If Ed joins, he joins.
Let me see here.
You can try. He's listed as away in Discord. You could try sending him a private.
Let me try sending
See if
him
he
a private
responds, but-
message. Do not restart my laptop, please. That would be nice, computer.
So, Ran, if you take a look at me, you see a special helmet.
Nah, you made second tier on your helmet.
Yeah.
Where's Dren on my friends list?
I couldn't do it on the other parts because...
Are you friends with him?
Should be friends with him.
Any reason you haven't been able to advance those?
It's because I need to make them 160, and the agilities is too high.
The wreck on the helmet wasn't?
Nah, because you don't have T1 in the yeah, Asian. So basically you get the T2.
Okay, that's one of those
from,
that doesn't.
From the Joe Bomber to the Tier 2, basically. Yeah, not every profession have shoulder pad and back, and
I thought they'd proliferated a little more on that on the tier, or have they just been ignoring that still?
Well, they've been ignoring it a little bit. I kind of wish some of the profession had like helmet at least.
Yeah, so many people that
Yeah, well, helmet becomes less important to twink on when you're an Ado.
I also
You're gonna
don't
be
have
bouncing
Bonk on my
between
friends
that and
list.
the freaking diving helm.
Add friend, please. There we go. I don't know why I didn't have Bonk on my friends list.
Well, that's the back armor.
The helmet's back armor?
Yeah, for the underwater.
No, it's pen that its head, right?
Oh yeah, the glasses,
back,
yeah.
Head, feet,
yeah,
and then ring, and then you can get the stuff to merge the rest of it and have it all be one big ring.
All right. So getting ready for the run. Well, we're live now. Anyone see or hear anything from Ed?
Nope.
Let me start my stream.
Alright.
Starting.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do introductions. So, before I lose all my... Looks like I've lost all my viewers almost. Anyway, so, hello everybody. My name is Aaron Romeomoon Burke. Here with, Mad Matt Winchill.
I still have sniffles.
Krista.
Yo, that's me.
And Randy Ranson McCulloch, who I can't get to because he's standing in front of the portable marker. There we go.
Sorry,
portable market.
I was taking a little time to do some shopping and some pricing while we were waiting.
Take a little trip. Take a little trip.
So we're about ready to enter Foreman's again.
Actually, no.
No?
Not quite.
Not quite?
We have completed the majority of the first part of the quest, which means that you all should have a maintenance log or a weekly progress report in your inventory. And we need to turn that into the contact that we got the original mission from. And for you guys, that's at Outpost 10-3. Which you can get to by going back to the Wampas, going it back into 2HO, and then choosing, I think it's Central Artery Valley?
Okay.
It's either Central or Southern, but it's something Artery Valley. I, however, need to go north.
I have only just started streaming and already the game has crashed.
Yep, I just crashed too.
Really, both of you?
At the same time?
We're not even in a team, I don't think, anyway.
Did you enter the Wampa and crash?
Nope.
Nope. We just started walking and it crashed.
Yeah, we ran down the road.
I saw the Matt and Aaron heading to one direction into the mountain, basically.
Yeah. We're crashed.
Yeah, that's because it crashed, and now as soon as the stupid thing will stop and get started again...
I'm trying to look at the mountain and see if it's something interesting with this. Because it seems like Aaron and Matt seems to want to go inside this mountain.
Da 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 fail. Da 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 garbage.
They really,
Ba-da-da-da-da-bum.
they really need their coding team to take some time and iron some bugs out of the new engine.
Sweet baby Jesus ain't time, yes.
Yeah.
Especially since it's actually supposed to be, essentially since it's the only thing people can stream.
And the fact that that's what's one of the things that's holding them back from getting on Steam.
I have recovered. I see it running there, and I heard that I also now see the insignia loading on my stream. Now that's fine, working. Watching Aaron run into the geometry.
Okay.
There you go.
I've ended process. Sorry, I'm chewing on ice too. I should have done that before.
Yeah,
but
Yeah, because it can be heard over everybody's thing and being recorded.
everybody. It reverberates.
Thanks for recording your crunching.
Yeah, it's okay. Crunch along now.
Something to add that to the song, but no, it doesn't quite work.
My password. Oh shit!
Oh.
Oh,
What?
my hot bars. Fuck it. I'll just go with whatever the hell I had before.
Forgot
God.
to log out, log
The one
back
time
in.
she forgot to
Yes.
log out and double check.
The one time I forgot to log out and log back in to double check. God damn it. That's another thing, is that would be so
that
nice.
really needs to stop, yes.
Yeah, that really needs to kind of stop.
Unfortunately, there's not much they can do on it.
It's called program it so it doesn't do that.
Well,
Yeah, all of my hotbars have reset. Fuck it.
That's
just
a
get going.
royal pain in the ass.
well,
So-
that's not really easy fix. I mean, I have no clue how they should be able to fix something like that.
Yeah,
Because any other MMO doesn't have that issue.
I
Well,
don't know. Does
City of
EverQuest?
Heroes had it better than already.
What does
long
EverQuest have
ago.
that issue? So where are we going? Artery Valley?
I'm pretty sure EverQuest does not have that issue. Yeah, you're going to Artery Valley, and actually I'm seeing right in front of our contact.
Okay. We should actually be in a team too.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit LT.
Okay. So apparently, somehow the power strip in here got half pulled out of the thing, and I was suddenly warned I had 19 minutes left of power.
Dr. Hercules Lincoln, welcome back. Do you have a report for me? I have a report for you from Linda Osmos. What took you so long?
Who's leader?
Don't ask.
Oh,
Give
that would be
item.
me.
That's Erin, and we're not in the same
Alright.
area as you right now, at least. So she can't really
Alright.
do anything unless you're here.
No, it's
In
fine.
the item. I'm just waiting for the 5 paragraphs of garbage to just spring to life, and it hasn't happened yet. Interesting. Yes, very interesting indeed. Now, are you willing to help me with another task?
I sure am. I never use these down here.
Oh God, it's one paragraph. Is there another one? Nope. Okay, I think we're done with just one paragraph. I don't know if you've been that far. I don't know if you've been that far yet, but in the hangar area, you should find Thresha Cameron, an OmniMed data analyst we believe has vital information. She is currently hiding and will need your aid to reach an emergency exit to get to a place where our personnel will be able to get her to safety. I had to stammer there because they spelt one of these words wrong.
And you realize that has now been spelt wrong for over 10 years.
Yes, they wrote believe when it should be believe. Wait a minute. Down to analysts, we believe.
We have.
We
they're
believe
missing
has, not have.
We believe has vital information. Ah, yeah.
Yep, they've been misspelling that for 10 years.
We
It's
believe
okay.
has vital.
We believe has vital
It's
information,
all
and
part
they
of the
wrote
same
have.
thing.
No, that's not proper grammar.
Alright, so how do I add Krister?
You go to team,
well-
which is the right side, second from the bottom.
Yeah?
Find team, and basically do a search.
Well, if he clicks, if you hold in Shift and then click F, then you open a window. Hold in Shift and click F.
No.
That's
Sorry, I
that's
was in the
opens
chat.
up the team search.
Shift
Um,
F. There we go.
Chat.
Yeah, and then you can go on side, location, profession. Basically, location you take on anywhere. It's the best.
Okay.
But if there's a bunch of people in LFT, you might just want to do my profession. Find me faster.
Cernos?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And look at my greens.
Agent.
I'm looking for Team
There we go.
Aaron.
Search. There we go. Invite to team. We found
Yeah,
him.
with green color. Did you see?
Yep. I
Yeah,
found it.
I already said it. She had a giggle at it.
There we go. Okay. Let's get
Yeah, I usually actually go LFT with color, so I pay more attention. Like when people look at LFT, it's much easier to look at the color.
Who's sending out the tweet, by the way?
Turn right, run to longest road. Or actually turn left. Has the game bugged again?
Hopefully not.
Maybe.
I transferred and everything's darkness.
Sometimes it
Nothing's
takes a
loading.
while.
It takes a while. You're standing
No,
right
like
here
I
next
see
to
like
me.
green stuff out in the distance. I can turn around and I see my compass turning, but I don't see anything else.
It could take a little
And
bit.
this happened to me before, and I had literally sat there for like 5 to 10 minutes and just went, okay, it's crashed.
Were you trying to hit to the longest road?
Yes,
just-
I got into the Wampa for longest road, and then it's done this.
Yeah, we just came out of the Wampa.
Is he
Got a
standing
sudden
there?
chill there. He's standing
But,
right there in front of me. He's loaded.
Am I turning?
But you're turning, yeah.
So,
I've not seen anything.
So it's your
Matt's
graphics.
blind. Rand's here in his fancy chair. Damn, I want
It's
a chair.
always a graphics. It's always a graphics issue with this game. Everything is always a graphics issue with this game.
I would just try putting in /camp and getting back to the login screen and then logging back in.
Actually,
There's no such thing as reload UI in this game, is there?
I was just
well.
gonna say.
I don't remember, but your UI is apparently there. It's the visual graphics that's the issue.
Matt is flying blind. Now this has been an interesting stream so far.
I hate this buggy game today. Oh my god, what is up?
They're working on Conan Exiles.
Yeah, so all their coders are paying attention to Conan Exiles and not paying attention to Anarchy Online, which is basically Funcom's story in a nutshell.
Did you see any of those videos I was watching, hun? Randy?
No, I did not.
They actually showed the room with all of the some of the coding computers in there. I don't know if it's all of them, but there didn't seem to be too many. It seemed to be maybe about 15, maybe 20. I don't know if that's average for a game like this or for a game like Conan Exiles.
That depends. I think ID is still like only 20 people, and look at what they turned out this year for Doom.
Yeah. You know, it doesn't
Well,
necessarily mean a smaller or a limited group of staff doesn't mean that it's going that they're going to be turning out low quality stuff. They're
The thing is, Matt, imagine if ID was responsible for 3 MMOs on top of what they were putting out.
They're not responsible for MMOs, but they are responsible for some mixed receptions on games they've put out for like the last 10 years.
Yeah, but the thing is, MMOs need constant attention. They're like children.
Also, the multiplayer on Doom sucked. But they can't be held completely responsible for that either, because they actually had another party do that for them. And afterwards, they've been actually adding a lot of DLC to fix it.
But no, I mean, the thing is, they need constant attention. They need... Otherwise, they lose people. They need new content.
Tried logging my character back in, and it's not even loading in. So, yeah, it's officially crashed. It's officially bugged in and doesn't want to do anything.
Lame.
This is the second time this game is bugged out tonight. Isn't this fantastic, everyone watching? You too? I see you.
I have a couple of people. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Well, I actually usually don't have as much issue as you guys.
Are you using new engine or classic engine?
I'm using the new one.
Yeah.
I don't understand, but a lot of people saying you're getting a lot of crash, and I don't get much crash in the game.
Then you just have a really exceptionally, bizarrely good computer, then, because
No, it's not my
crashing
computer.
is a regular thing for anybody who's been trying this thing, apparently.
It's on both of my computers.
Don't look at me, man. Look at where you got them from.
It could be that we're streaming. Maybe that's interfering with
That
the game?
shouldn't affect it too much. Streaming doesn't affect stuff as much as, say, actual hard-on recording to your desktop, because that takes a lot of processing power. You're essentially just shooting this out instead of actually trying to record it to your hard drive. And believe you me, I've watched the difference, and there's a lot less stress.
The only two places I struggle with is Rome and ICC, basically. Those are the ones which I've been crashing in. But that's because Anarchy Line, well, Funcom is...
ICC's like the one place that'll take a little while to load, but loads just fine every time. Foreman's here. I've crashed twice now in just one stream. And we're not, what? We're not even more than 20 minutes in?
No.
Yeah.
We're not more than 20 minutes in. I don't know. Maybe it's just unstable for tonight for some weird reason.
Is everybody inside, or are we still meeting on the
Nope.
front, or?
I'm standing right next to you.
I'm just kind of exploring the general store. I'm coming back over. Just wanted to
Yeah,
kind of look around.
exploring the general store is not going to get you anything because I believe it's omni-sided.
No, I
You
just
can
wanted to
use
see what it looked like on the inside. Oh, I came out and there's nothing out here.
I give it a moment.
We're in front of Foreman's.
Oh, okay, you're down there. Alright. Coming! Yeah, I just wanted to see what it looked like on the inside. It does look interesting. It doesn't look like any of the other stores I've seen lately, but not that I wander into them all that often. My robot coming? Okay. Come on, Tin Man! Alright, we should get everybody else into... Matt, get into the
Now you
team.
gotta get Meg back in now again, yeah. Because I had to restart this whole thing again.
It happens, you know, games crash, and I really don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, this is the second time for me tonight, and you crashed at least once in the same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird, both of you at the
It
same
was
time.
weird. It was
It's
almost as if
really-
you were following me. Because, like, we started off almost at the same
I think
time.
we pretty much just started walking at the same time when we were getting told by Aaron Randy where to go. And then immediately while looking at the same mountains, both of us just hang.
Yeah, it sounds like what happened there was your graphics processor got a piece of terrain it wanted to load, and just kind of went and just died for whatever reason.
All right.
And like I've been telling you, the new engine is still alpha software. It's technically not even beta.
Yeah.
All right. Do we need to cast anything, or?
No, but Krister would be nice. I'm not sure where he went.
I'm almost there. Almost there.
That's what you said like 20 minutes ago.
Back when we first started the stream.
Yeah.
20 minutes and we're exactly the same place we were before.
It only took 2 crashes. It only took 2 crashes. Well, on
Except
Matt's
we all should have an encryption key in our inventory.
Yep,
yeah.
encryption key.
Yep.
Sometimes it takes a while for that to pop up.
Alright, so Ed is going to be here. He just needs a few minutes to get settled.
Ah.
Cool.
Ed.
All right.
Ed.
Edmund.
Edminster Alley.
Not sure.
Yeah. Ed and me, we went for the beast.
Oh, he just got back from HeroClix at Pegasus, guys.
Ah.
It's Tuesday night, so HeroClix, like all of our friends do HeroClix now.
Really?
Yeah, Sarah's into it now. She's been into it for at least, a couple of years, thanks to Bob. Bob's been into it, Ed. Just about everyone we know goes into HeroClix. I do not have the money for HeroClix or the storage.
What's that? HeroClix.
It's a minis game. That the base of the mini has these little clickable dials that change the effects of the heroes, and when you run out of clicks, they're done.
It's a game, right?
Yeah, it's a game. Have you heard of Mage Knights?
No, it's not a good graphic game.
Okay. Have you heard of Warhammer?
Yeah, I heard about Warhammer.
Okay, take Warhammer, but all the character stats are actually on a clickable stand that all the
I
characters
heard about
stand
the
on.
game. I never seen the game. I heard about it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that Warhammer, you got these armies of miniatures.
I think we can just say it's a minis game and leave it at that.
Yeah.
Some people don't understand that either, Randy. You need to explain to them what miniatures game even is.
Tiny
Essentially,
people.
you collect little miniature armies, and you march them off against other people's armies and do stuff.
Like in HeroClix has all kinds of different stuff. Like you have the Marvel and the DC, but you also have stuff like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Is it like Civilization? It's not like that, is it?
Well, now you're just giving me a good spot to jump in there, Aaron.
So here's Ed. Well, not here in the game. He's here on Discord.
I'm getting loaded in. I just got back from HeroClix night myself.
The voice of
That's what we were
Ed.
talking about.
That's what we heard, and that's what brought this conversation up.
Krister has never heard of HeroClix.
Oh, it's... To put it entirely simply, ignoring the fact that it's a miniatures game, it's an army versus army game. Just call it
Nice.
that.
I actually enjoy like army games. Like Civilization, it's like super fun. Play.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
This is all tabletop, and HeroClix generally, not entirely, has a superhero, supervillains kind of theme.
Yeah, there was actually City of Heroes HeroClix that you could collect.
Oh, that makes me sad.
I have one of them. I have Statesmen.
Oh.
I'm also a big fan of like army games when it comes like to simulation games, like Arma 3. Super fun.
I tried Arma 1. That thing was just not me.
well, Arma 1 and Arma 2, okay, it sucks. And I didn't believe.
I was bemused, but I'm like, I'm glad I got it for free.
Yeah, I didn't believe in Arma 1 and Arma 2, but then I was like,
I got a mission where I'm supposed to be a helicopter, and I'm taking down guys. Okay, it takes me about 5 minutes to get to the helicopter. 10 minutes to try and kill these guys. I completely fail and hit a tree and everything explodes. Good day!
Right, just to reiterate, we are waiting for Ed to load into the game, so as soon as he gets in here and joins our team, we'll be going into Foreman's.
Yep.
Wow,
also,
you
as
guys
long
were
as he's
taking
also
that
got the
long?
mission done.
The game crashed twice for Aaron. Well, once for Aaron, twice for Matt. Just in the whole concept of turning in the mission to the main contact.
Oh, okay.
And then game back to Foreman's.
Yeah,
Matt.
between all of that, Matt crashed twice, Aaron crashed once. They both crashed at the same time the first time, which was interesting.
Oh,
Yep.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
All we
You
can think
follow
of is,
me.
for whatever reason, they both of their clients
You're
tried
a
to load
tiny,
the same
tiny
piece of
short
terrain
man.
at the same time and just barfed on it.
That happens. Well, I am in the longest road.
Hmm?
So he should be closing in.
Nah, I'm not the fastest here, Matt. I think my run speed's about 400.
He moves at the
What?
speed of Trox. Enough
Like I
said.
said, closing in.
Uh,
I didn't say he
I'm
was
a scientist,
speeding
I'm not
here
an
at the
Aatrox.
speed of
Yes,
sound.
but
I
you're
said he's
moving
closing
at
in.
the speed of Trox.
No, I'm moving at the speed of Bob. There's a difference.
Oh, that's even slower.
Exactly. I could be on my boogie board.
Or at half the speed of smell.
Well, at least the speed of smell is faster than the speed of Bob. Oh, it's slower than the speed of
I
Bob.
don't know. That depends.
Krister is very short. And also very pokey looking. It looks like a little insect.
Oh,
I will crush you in bear
Could have
hug.
got you that shadow breed.
Yeah.
Or Ran could have got it for you.
Yeah, I barely got on in time to start the stream myself.
Okay.
I was up till the wee hours of the morning last night doing laundry and playing Watch Dogs 2, and slept most of the day.
Yeah, I was expecting Monday Gaming, but Monday Gaming didn't happen. They apparently got
Oh,
sidetracked.
you're giving me
with
those
something
nanos,
else.
Krister? Hey, thanks.
Oh yeah, I'm just giving.
Yeah, you're giving me those. I need those. I know you put up the buy orders on those nanos.
Yeah, I was actually lucky enough getting them fast. So that was cool.
As much as I would like
I
them,
am
you know.
a tree sprite. No one can see me. I'm invisible to all.
Yeah, so sometimes I recommend just try to do a lot of cheap buy orders and give it some time. You can spare a lot of creds by giving it some time.
Or you could be like me and blitz them and sell them.
Those were weird looking nanos, Ran.
Oh,
He linked me
yeah.
weird looking nano repulsor and continuous reconstruction. So, not exactly gonna get those out of Blitz.
Oh yeah, weird looking ones.
I mean,
Because
it's possible.
my doc would love both of
And
them.
god damn it, I need weird looking nano repulsor.
I would love you to have weird looking continuous reconstruction.
Yeah,
I want more Heal Delta.
I'm gonna put a buy order on that. I didn't do that, and I regret it.
You're the one who probably had to go to the greedy rate. I mean, the greedy shade, I should say.
I don't want to do that. It's gonna
You
cost
can't
me.
find me. I'm
gonna
invisible.
Oh, you're gonna
It's
crash
go-
again, Matt.
The greedy shade is gonna cost me about 480 mil.
All right, I'm finally here.
Yay! Matt's hiding inside a rock.
Matt,
Try to
yeah.
find me.
Recruit. Finally, now we can go in. Where's Randy?
Inside.
Okay.
It's inside chilling.
Oh yeah, by the way, I picked up the Elite Daily again for Foreman.
Yeah,
Okay.
So did I.
Woohoo!
Oh.
I didn't.
Matt
I just
didn't.
blitz my way here. I can do
But
that.
Nobody told me that I
you're
needed
already
to.
sitting at 100, aren't you?
I got
Me?
research to do. I got 4 more researches to cap.
What? Huh? What?
All
Are you talking to
right.
me or were you talking to Ed? Because that was
Talking to me,
confusing.
Matt.
Okay.
So I would suggest the majority of us just head on down to the golf ball, while Krister and anyone else that wants to take their aggression out on the floaters and bloaters do so downstairs.
Oof, I do that.
Krister
You'll do
just
that in about
shoots
5
right
seconds
ahead.
and come right back.
Well, you are faster than me, Krister. I'm
Yeah.
not going to get there before you.
I already have GSF.
Yeah.
He always does. That's actually an issue we have with him while running around places. Is we'll be trying to do stuff and he's like 5,000 meters ahead of us and still gaining.
And he's
Okay.
probably in enforcer mode right now.
Nah, I will use the trader.
Using trader.
Yeah.
Da,
I bugged up. I got warped. Somehow. So I had to. Actually,
Yeah,
I think it was. Yeah, it was me jumping. That's the reason why I got warped.
Okay, making sure Erin was following.
Yeah,
She's
I'm
following
coming,
just
I'm
fine.
Yeah, I gotta wait for the floaters to spawn.
Oh, next room, right.
I've got 420 run speed. How am I faster than all you guys?
I don't know.
well, mind you, most of us haven't put much of anything into run speed either.
Yeah, I didn't do that myself. I only have I think I have like 500.
Run speed
Where
for
do you
me is
see?
210.
Where's run speed?
It's under
Exploring.
exploring, yeah.
Run speed 198.
225.
Well, normally I wouldn't do run speed at all if I was just gonna be like super strong. I would ignore run speed, but
263 if I use my boots.
yeah, but I can't deal with like running slow. It's it's not my thing.
It annoys me too, but I usually wait till like between 150 and 200 and then just take a level and max it. Because
Yeah.
at that point you have no real need. You're title capped on all your main skills. Your breed. I wouldn't have gone through, Aaron.
I thought you said we could go through.
No, I said to wait at the golf ball.
Okay.
Because we want to wait until Krister kills the bloaters and we
For
get
your
heavy
dailies.
cargo bots on our dailies. Because there's heavy cargo bots on the other side of the golf ball. And everything will be hostile to us.
Yeah,
not getting
just gotta wait for
anything-
a spawn.
I'm not getting anything for the bloaters and stuff.
That's he said. He's just waiting for a spawn.
Oh, okay.
It shouldn't take long. I mean, the bloaters don't take long to repop.
Everything
But,
repops down there pretty quick.
apparently, there's been a kill team down there.
Can I kill the
Yeah.
chief base defender?
No,
Why not?
because that will hostile everything in the room to us.
You're no fun
Not like they
anymore.
drop anything good anyway.
That one zipped by.
We're not at the good loots yet.
There's one floater.
Killing another.
Oh, cool.
There's two floater.
Killing the last.
Oh, float down here.
There's three.
Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, I know. I almost started doing that.
Ha ha ha!
Hey, what's over on the other side of that door?
It's pretty
door?
much the exact same path
there?
around.
Yeah, it's just another kind of ramp up.
Aaron,
Yeah,
come
they-
back here. And now, I think, yeah, back up to here.
Mm-hmm.
And look at through the windows. You can see that little archway, that boxy archway between the crates.
Yeah, I see it.
That's where we came in. That just forks to either side.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see it. Jeez. Confusing much?
It's just a big loop-de-loop right back into the middle.
Yeah, kind of figured. I should probably open
It
up
could be
my
worse.
map. There we go. There's my map.
All right. That's the bloaters. Next, we're going to be doing on to the heavy cargo bots, and
Crossing
Yeah,
over?
I'm almost there.
well, that's okay because we have to kill our way to where we're going, and there's going to be cargo bots on this side anyway. Case in point, the one right in front of us.
Attack! My minion! Attack!
And there's the other one.
There we go. And I'm level 93. Woohoo!
And now we have to fight our way through to
Huzzah.
the bridge.
Attack my pet. I should really figure out how to keybind pet attack. That'd be kind of nice.
That's easy. If you go into the actions bar, you know, top of the left-hand side bottom, if you ever pet out, there should be a pets tab.
Let me see here. Actions bar. Yeah. Which action?
Aaron, it's in the lower left-hand corner of the window.
Yeah, I see it. I never use the lower left or right-hand corners. I always use the mini bar at the top.
You should use those. They're better than the mini bar at the top.
I like the mini bar.
Yes, the minibar, though, was created when the game first started, and they've added a few extra things since then.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not going to find
under
everything
actions
there.
Where?
Mind you, there's a couple things in the minibar that aren't in the main tabs, like create reference, but they're not really used for much.
Oh yeah, the pet macros. I've already got those going.
Yeah, then you should have, then you drag it. You click on the attack and you drag it to your your combat bar.
Yep. Yeah,
And
but I
then just
have
press that
several
whenever you want
combat
to
bars. Basically, how do I swap between active combat bars?
What do you mean?
How I make one combat bar that's not active. You know,
As
with the
in,
little
like,
white dot
with the-
on the side.
You click in the space with the white dot.
Oh, so you can't just auto.
No.
Okay, keybind it or whatever.
Nope.
Okay. Hey, I've got 3 people.
No,
watching.
this is too old. They have to actually add that in if they're going to add anything at all.
I mean, it would be one of those things that I thought they would have added with the new engine, but they seem to be honest to God intent on why did I just get a quest reward?
I'm killing the
Krister, stop
biomes.
killing shit. We have a mission before that, and we have to farm pieces anyway.
Too late, it's done. Bye.
Well, there's a bunch of those.
Randy, are you surprised?
Curb your bloodlust, man. We have an
Curbing
escort
it?
mission
Never.
here, and it sucks.
I have a weapon and I need to use it.
Okay, so before we do this,
Hey, gun
next part,
beetle.
this-
A gun
before we
beetle.
do this, oh crap.
I'm on the way over to you guys.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Oh, this thing's nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
actually,
going
he's
down pretty
great.
quickly.
Never mind.
Yeah,
He
it,
looks
it
impressive, but
sucks
he's
when
really
you're in your
kinda
60s trying to do this quest, let me tell you. Okay,
Yeah.
so before we do this next quest, I have to ask anybody that's running a damage shield, Ed, turn it off.
Yeah, don't kill everybody.
No,
That
that's
evil
not-
laugh.
Don't kill the
because-
escort.
No, the damage shield will hit the escort, who will respond with a retaliatory, like, 5,000 point nuke or something.
Oh,
It basically one-shot kills us.
okay.
From reflect damage or something.
It
I
doesn't
don't
one-shot
remember
Ed,
this
does
mission.
It one-shotted or damn near when I did it.
Yeah, but
on
Ed
another
has
tune.
more than 5k.
Okay, I've got 9K.
Yes, but it will keep going until
Yeah, I
you
know.
either kill the NPC or die. Either way, it has to be redone.
Yeah.
So, damage shields off, and one of you that does this quest for the stream can go over and talk to the little lady I'm facing in the corner here.
Alrighty. Hello.
Oh.
Teresa Cameron. Hello? Fear no more. I'm here to bring you to safety. Teresa Cameron. Oh, how noble of you. You're not sure, but you think there's a hint of sarcasm in her voice. Well, just get me to the emergency exit and I'll be fine, okay? Yes, let's get out of here then. Let's go.
Alright.
And she's already picking fights.
Actually,
despawned.
yeah, no, those as we go, enemies will spawn to try to kill her. She's not very well liked.
Krister, stop trying to trade me a wedding ring.
Come on,
This is not
you don't
time
want to
for
marry
a marriage proposal,
short
man.
people.
No, I don't want to marry an agent.
Just because I'm short.
Go find an engineer or a trader. I'd consider one of them. No, you're a dirty agent. I don't know where.
Hey, look at me. I'm not the agent. I'm a trader.
No, you're an agent because you're willingly walking around with a giant dildo in your hands.
What's something to say? He's obviously here to please you.
He's probably using it on himself.
I have
Maybe.
Oh.
I have said that repeatedly about the freaking agent gun. It
Okay.
looks like a giant marital aid. It really does.
All right, so you can switch.
Yeah, it's a joke that been used for so long. It's the dildo weapon basically.
Yes.
So okay, so guys, Solvins is on, and they say that there is a way to change it. It just you hit the Alt button and then the number of the bar.
Oh, I honestly didn't know that. Of course,
Doing it
that's
right now,
because-
not working.
De-
Must have been something they keep by themselves, maybe.
no, I think I've seen it before there.
Oh,
Alright, so let's
okay.
Hold it
go.
alt. 1, 2,
No, it's
3,
working.
4, nothing.
There we go.
How are you using 1, 2, 3, 4? Are you using it on the top or are you using it in the number pad?
So
on the
then
top.
we pick up the pyramid that she drops.
No, you click the encryption key on the little pyramid. As a trade skill, you click it,
There
right
we
click
go.
on it, and you should get a
Encrypted data
decrypted
cube.
data cube,
Yep.
which looks nothing like the data cubes that we're used to. It looks like a freaking
So wait, what?
okay. You know that thing in your inventory, the one I had you check for beforehand.
Yeah.
Click it, and then right click on the little cube thing down here by the emergency exit.
Ah,
Oh, okay. I was looking for something in my inventory. I'm like, what the hell are you on about?
Nope. They do this on the floor because that way everybody on the team can do it.
Gotcha.
Sweet.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, decrypted.
I got to work, by the
data
way,
cube.
Matt. I got to work. It's just that you have to, what do you call it? You have to make sure that each attack bar has, like, its own little number. For example, like, the attack bar 1. If you have multiple attack
Yeah,
bar
you
1, you
have
won't
to-
be able to switch between them.
As I said, you have to add
true.
stuff to it, and I don't have stuff to it, so
All right.
It's okay.
it's not gonna work for me. And I'm not
All
sitting
right,
here
so-
monkeying with this.
So
I'm totally
once
gonna monkey
again,
with it later.
once again, we have to return to the
Thank you,
quest
Solvins.
handler.
Yep.
So I'm
Got-
preparing for Matt to crash twice.
Oh dang.
Prepare
So
for
my question is, why
epic
should I
engine
take the
fail.
emergency exit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well,
there's
that's right. We should just go to emergency exit. At least speed things up a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was one right there.
yeah, there is. That's okay. We're just gonna kill a bunch of stuff, then turn around and hit the emergency exit.
Oh, you guys are gonna go farm everything?
No.
We
No.
just entered the next room, and Rory were picking fights.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we just killed everything, and then we're hitting the emergency exit, and then we're gonna exit and go back to our quest provider.
Krister, why are you following me and not Aaron and Matt?
Alt is the same bar. Control
Because I
between
need to
bars,
give the
maybe?
ring to you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want it. You're an agent. I don't know what types of diseases you have.
Alright. I
And
the ring.
if I were you, I would take it and melt it down.
Oh,
Go to the
crashed
info
again.
wires.
Exactly running in the same direction I crashed.
The same.
Aaron
spot.
crashed this time. Aaron crashed this time.
God damn it.
Aaron crashed and Matt survived.
Yes.
I'm
So-
walking
so-
right to the Wampa right now.
it's
so
it's
it's
exactly
small.
the same
We-
spot
we-
that I ran over before.
It's the same spot where both me and Aaron died last time.
How did you survive, damn it?
I kept making sure to lean my camera towards the left.
You know, we need to get a little counter on the bottom with just, competitive crash numbers.
Ending process. Hang on.
Well,
Logged
I don't
off.
think we should do that. That would be pretty depressing to see.
So that's our second crash of the night for me.
That's
It's
2 for
two
Aaron,
all.
2 for Matt, 4 all.
Yep, Salvin says that new engine. I still use the old engine. You can stream with the old engine, Salvins, but it makes the graphics flicker in and out.
Yeah, I would have to sit there and probably hit the streaming software and the game with a fix-it hammer for like a half hour to an hour, and maybe I might be able to get to stop flickering. I'm not entirely sure that would happen.
I don't even think it could happen.
There's
So
a possibility you
back.
could make it work, but I think you'd have to have it purposely windowed, like I'm doing already, just to make the display engine stable.
Yeah, that is actually the only way I run the new engine is I run it windowed borderless.
I'm out of team. Whoever has the star.
No,
Well, nobody's with the star in the area, so we'll just have to do this mission and come back.
Okay. Alright, so where
Actually,
are we
yeah,
going?
it's that one.
Yeah, it's 2H. 2HO.
2HO to...
Yeah, I run windowless on my computer at least.
To
That was
Valley.
because I started doing that because if I didn't run it windowed borderless, I couldn't even see the login screen on my computer. It was just a big black nothing.
Huh. Well,
It works now, but for a while there, the version of NVIDIA drivers
Crap.
I had,
I may have crashed again.
You're
seriously,
standing there.
Yep.
Oh, do you have it where it's like almost all black except for weird green things?
I have it almost all black except for a little bit of landscape that's in a light blue.
well,
But it's like way off in the distance.
Yep. With like
Yep,
a little...
you're going to have to shut down and open it up again. That's exactly what happened to me when
God
I had
damn
that
it,
second
okay.
bug.
So control,
honestly,
alt, delete.
honestly, it sounds like you guys doesn't have drivers updated, basically.
No, Krister, my graphics drivers are updated. They almost update every other week. Trust me, they're updated. It's because this program is a buggy piece of junk.
Well, you don't want to update your drivers if you don't get issues. When you receive issue, that's when you should update your drivers.
I think I might have to update my drivers.
And sometimes when you get issue, you should also consider going back in drivers, like find an older driver and see if it works. So,
Krister, let me just stop you right there and tell you that this is the only game that crashes on my computer. This is the only one. I have played several
Mass
games
Effect
in the
is
last couple
crashing.
weeks. This is the only one.
yeah, but I don't crash.
It's not
crash
my
as much.
graphics card. It's not the updates for it, which, by the way, are automatic. It's because this thing. It's because Anarchy on my new engine.
Hey, it's
I actually
Aeonus.
agree with Matt. I don't know what magic that your system has that the new
It's
engine runs
Norwegian
stable
magic.
on.
It's Norwegian
blood.
magic.
Norwegian
But,
blood magic.
Well,
We're
Funcom
not
is Funcom is Norwegian, right? So maybe they use like me better.
Maybe some sort of Norwegian coding that actually works better on your computers than anyone
I
else's.
don't know. I don't know. Is your version of Windows actually running like a Norwegian version of the OS?
No.
Interesting.
Well, actually, I run a Norwegian OS from the Windows, but I just translate it into English because
But it's still the Norwegian OS.
Norwegian Windows, yeah.
I'm actually wondering if that's the boxes that they're coding on at Funcom.
And that
And
might be half the issues for them trying to make it work over
Americans
here.
are all crashing is because that there's something in that's more stable than the than the compatibility between that and the American OS.
Oh,
Yeah,
weird.
that-
Okay.
That is most likely the problem.
Interesting.
that can be.
Alright, so let's turn in our mission
I know.
Anyway, yeah, turn it in
I
mission.
know had that issue before with stuff that was designed for the Japanese version.
Did
of
you
Windows.
complete the assignment? I'm managing the Thestra Cormorant to safety. What now?
Well, hopefully someday we'll get around to Funcom actually having a staff of programmers to fix the goddamn engine.
Well, if
I'm working on the American Windows
Theoretically.
operating systems.
completely hypothetically, if Conan Exiles actually is successful, that would do a great deal
That's
of work to get
Block
Funcom
of text.
out of the owing money loop that they're in right now. And it's probably going to take another 1 to 2 games after that for them to actually get out of their financial hole and get enough bread in their bank accounts to consider hiring additional staff.
So if I or Matt, for example, since we both live stream this, if we were to come into like alpha codes or whatever for people to try out Conan Exiles, would anyone here be interested in them?
I would, personally. I've been watching the game with moderate interest. While I do not like Age of Conan, it's mostly the changes that the developers did. I like the universe. I like some of the game.
And I will say that I have seen. I don't think any of you have seen the actual trailer. I've actually watched the actual trailer for the upcoming Conan game.
I watched part of the live stream the developers did over Aaron's shoulder the other day.
And from what I've seen of it, it looks like Conan the Elder Scrolls game, with little bits of sandboxy.
It's
Minecrafty
supposed to be a sandboxy survival-y game, which interests me to no end.
I'm just worried that it might be one of those survival games that they're not. I don't think Funcom would use asset flips, but it's.
Oh no! It's not gonna be an asset flip. No,
Yeah.
no, that's not gonna happen, Aaron. If they did asset flip, that would be the day that Funcom officially dies. To me, that'd be the day I literally look at Funcom and go, "No more," and walk away.
I mean, they could
But
flip
no,
their own
they're
assets.
not that lazy. I don't care how small of a staff they got; they're not that lazy.
Right, ready to go?
Okay, yeah. No, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt that they're not gonna asset flip.
I'd be interested in playing it because I'm not really into PvP. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay.
Didn't crash.
And no, guys, I see your commentary. We're not leaving you alone in AO. I just do stuff in my off time that I've been doing AO awake to sleep for about 2 weeks straight now. I like to do other things.
Well, yeah, we can jump over to Warframe, right, Ed?
Oh, we can go to Warframe. Hey,
I haven't touched Warframe in years.
Yeah.
Install that sucker again.
That would be cool. That would be actually really cool.
But I love trying out new games and giving them a shot.
I'm not a big fan of MOBAs though.
Well,
No, I'm not a.
That's
I'm
because
not a
none of you have played Heroes of the Storm.
No, I just don't like
Team
MOBAs
invite,
in general.
please.
Krister, you're still team lead.
Oh yeah, I have the power. That's right. That's
You
right.
have the power, yeah. So you should power level us all to 220 so we can go fight the beast. That's correct, 220s.
I don't know if Ran would be liking that tactic.
What's that?
No, I don't think he would either.
Cape Cadus. Hi, Cape Cadus.
Hello.
Okay, that's
Krister, you
apparently.
didn't invite Aaron.
Me.
You invited the fixer.
Well, we needed the NCU, didn't we?
I know I
Aaron
did.
didn't get the NCU.
Oh yeah, that's so much better. I had one of these running earlier, but it wore off.
So
Not
much
perfect, but always.
MCU. So much.
Oh.
So much NCU, yes. But
Well, nobody crashed on the way back, so that's actually an improvement.
there we go.
Gauntlet would be actually fun doing as a team later in the
Ooh.
game.
Yeah, Gauntlet's fun. I like Gauntlet.
Oh, I thought you meant like the actual game Gauntlet.
No. The Gauntlet is a specialized dungeon in AO that you'll notice that it occasionally mentions it in the chat in yellow. It'll say somebody has appeared, the Gauntlet's about to open.
Oh,
And
that's
then
Salbins. Okay, cool.
I'm just sitting back here going.
And you can see all the items in the Gauntlet item tracer process, which are posted in the game.
Anyway, we should get going and
Sweet.
get
Thank you,
get in here
Salbins.
because we still got a lot to do. We've got killings to do.
Green
I'm
Warrior
fast.
needs food badly.
I'm very fast.
Well, yeah, he
please don't.
gave us grid space freedom.
Grid space freedom.
For a little bit, Aaron, you
Whoa.
almost get to feel like what it's like to be a fixer.
Whee!
Well,
Just
that's
sipping
doubly
along.
true, man. He gave us a hack and quack as well.
I can't even do hack and quack on my fixer because it's level locked.
Jesus Christ, look at Krister.
It's so
Yeah, Krister-
cute.
Krister
Tiny
is pretty
Krister
fast.
zipping along.
Just slightly faster than everybody. You just watch him as he slowly gains ground and keeps going.
How about now, Ed? You want to marry Krister now?
No, he's still a dirty agent.
Well,
Bring out
like I
Mick.
said,
My character will
Like-
marry Mick.
well, technically, I should marry you because you're my apprentice.
True, I am the apprentice. That would be kind of,
Yeah, that would be kind of weird.
yeah, it really would be.
We should kill this once because we can't really enter.
A couple people
yeah,
did already
he's
enter.
the one not wearing the
Sorry.
the ID card, but he
Somebody,
can't.
somebody forgot the ID card? Oh, that's right, because you've got the
Well, he doesn't have the good one in. He needed the Shadow Breed.
that's an HUD3 item.
Yeah, it's
HUD
one
what?
item. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one item.
Yeah, the key access is HUD1.
That's right.
So,
That's actually a player. Okay.
We should probably go rescue Randy.
nah, I'm actually doing okay. I'm
These are all grays there.
You kind
Yeah,
of
We can handle it at least until we can get over there and clean it up.
I can fireball down gray things and most green things and usually some yellow things.
Ooh.
It's a whole bunch of yellow things. It's about the point that my nano goes, nope.
Well, you've got a dock ring now, so there's the chance for some nano.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Saved by my bot.
Well, we got one bright side coming up soon.
What's that?
That'll be able to put that panther on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be nice.
Oh.
And I think Matt is gonna like the difference between
Oh yeah,
sticky and a
so much
panther.
faster,
Oh,
quicker, fast
mean-
attack. Oh,
the attack speed
So
on
great.
Stygian is not bad, but it's the recharge which is like
yeah.
super low.
Killing everything.
Yippee.
Yeah, neutralizers. These things might drop your tank armor, Ran.
Really?
I've seen it drop on them.
I usually get it from the blind eye mutant.
Nothing.
In fact, last time I was down here, they almost all dropped it.
Yeah, here's the tank armor. If you
Oh,
want
yeah.
it.
I want it. I want it for social reasons.
Yeah, it's over here.
I think there's one in here, Randy. I'll
Yeah,
check.
I only need one.
Yeah, Meg's tank armor.
Take them both.
Flower.
There we go. No, only need one because it's absolutely useless armor now. It was beautiful back when it first came out, but is passe now. But it's one of those things that only a doctor has, so I like to have it so I can soch it.
Yeah, I'm just
In
gonna
fact-
take it for swag. So I have it.
No, you mean the same reason I've got the T.I.M scope?
There we go.
Team scoop.
Yeah, the same reason I have both of the cover, the Enforcer and the Dark.
So
Moment.
trying to trade me?
Can't use it. Though.
Okay, so now we're going to be fighting some bioconstructs. The bioconstructs are going to drop a piece that we're all going to need to farm a piece of.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember this. I remember grabbing it and then leaving Matt to die.
Well, we're not leaving anyone to die.
Ooh.
Oh.
Remember, Matt, you're gonna need 3 inventory spaces for this.
Do I need to be Omni in order to social the black Omni Tech Commander coat?
Yes.
For that, I had 9. Yeah, if it says
Okay.
Omni in it, you need to be Omni to use it.
So you'll notice I already got the piece, the pulmonary tissue sample. It looks like an organ. It looks like a liver.
I always thought it looked like a finger.
Got it.
All right.
Well, it might have changed how it looked.
There we go. Pulmonary tissue sample. Got it.
Okay. So that's one down.
Me, Aaron, and Ran.
Mm-hmm. One
And oh,
over
that's
here.
right. Because yeah, no one else needs it. Oh, I don't know if actually if Ed. needs
There's
it or
one
not.
over here too. There's a whole ton of them.
The item drop.
Yeah.
I already have it, and I already did that part of the quest.
And Krister's already been through here at least once, so everybody who has it, everyone who needs it has it. Okay, so Shadow Mutants. This is the next one, I think.
Hi. Why are you
Because,
running?
As you can tell, nothing's attacking me. I already have gamma clearance.
Yeah. Ah.
And this one's the cardiac tissue sample. It looks like
A heart?
roller rat intestines.
Yeah. I have it.
And you'll notice the quest update because this was where Krister stopped his murderous rampage earlier.
Ah, yes, the murderous rampage.
Sorry.
It's okay, Krister. You get to sate your bloodlust now. You dirty, dirty agent.
Yeah, I leveled.
Well, I felt like I were
Hi.
Andy Skywalker, and the dark side was really tempting, and it
need
was
to
so
get-
easy to follow the dark side, basically.
We need to get you to play Star Wars: The Old Republic, don't we?
Oh, you'll have fun playing Sith.
Oh
Wait,
my
so-
gosh.
So, Krister, what you're saying is I should use melee energy just to have the energy swords, right? So I can follow the dark side.
Yeah, I think so, and I think you should use the red ones because you can choose between them.
Okay, so this one's the liver tissue sample. It looks like pelted monster parts.
So I
Omni
think you should
Med
use
Coat.
the red ones, because that's what Dark Raider used, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look, hey, the light worn Omni Tech tank armor again.
Come on.
So, because I'm lazy,
Yeah, like me.
yeah, we're going to get everyone their gamma clearance before we leave.
Alright, so liver tissue sample. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Liver. Your liver.
I remember
Hello there,
these
where did you
things.
liver? But I'm still using it!
No, and there's no need to pester the blind eye mutant. The only thing he drops is the medi tank armor, which we already have.
I remember that one.
You know what he drops?
Hmm.
Delicious, delicious experience points.
If you guys
Suck on
want,
them like candy.
Oh, come on, this guy's nothing. This guy's nothing.
He's green. Kill him.
He's coming right for us.
I just feel sorry for him because, you know, he's freaking blind.
So we're
We
getting him out
stop
of his
his
misery.
pain, Randy.
Yeah.
We stop the pain.
He actually had a lot today.
Really?
Yeah, he had a full inventory window. Well,
Yeah.
9
Wow.
squares at least.
That was impressive.
One of which is the tank armor, which is like 100% drop.
He had a journeyman quantum physics disc.
I'll
You know,
take
that actually sells for money.
Wow, yeah, he's got a lot.
Ooh, look at
Poison
this.
adventure shield.
Yeah, the adventure shields are worthless now.
Entirely worthless.
Yeah, they're back in the day when you didn't have a lot of utility items. They might have been worthwhile, but that was very long ago.
And oh, so far away.
Alright, so the bioconstruct shouldn't drop anything you guys need. It's the security guards we need to kill.
Oh, there's no. It's only 3 tissue samples then.
It's only 3 tissue samples.
Okay.
But before we leave, we're getting everyone who doesn't have it their gamma clearance.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have to run through here again, and you know, I hate having to stop to kill stuff when it's gray.
Not great to us, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this stuff isn't, but what about, oh, say, the cargo lifters?
True, the starting stuff in
The
this
stuff
area is
in
great.
the hangar bay.
Yeah. Basically, you can get clearance to go all the way up through here, and not have to kill anything. Just nod and wave.
Yep. So the first thing we have to kill are the security guards.
Damage security clearance ID card?
Yep.
Boom.
And then I'm stealing the personal saves. Because I'm going to hold them all for grid pace. So what you do is you unequip your alpha card. You pick up the damaged beta. And you're able to shift click it on top of the alpha. And that'll make your card into a beta.
You can also use the trade skill kit if you prefer.
That too.
I don't have a card.
There's still
Well,
more.
we just got to keep going in, Aaron. There's more
there's-
security officers.
Yeah, they're all the way up.
Where's the way up?
Is there anything else other than the thing off of the officers, or?
That's the last thing we're doing, just because that's going to help us get
Oh,
through
no.
here easier.
We're going to get
Or
your
damage
gamma
clearance.
Oh,
ID
well,
card.
there's an... Okay.
Yep.
And to get gamma clearance, we have to go kill bodyguards in the next section.
Yeah.
The clearances won't do anything for the last section, but they will let us walk all the way up here without having to kill anything unless we feel like it.
Yeah,
Sweet.
there was theoretically a Delta card that was in the item list, but it doesn't drop. It never drops.
And theoretically, it was just off the director.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything? How's trade skilling with the actual trade skill window?
Nope.
Just to show people.
Do we want to do something else while we're up here too?
What? Kill Tim?
Kill Tim.
Yeah.
So there is a person here, lab assistant Evelyn Sheed, who wants us on a quest to help her with a little robot called Tim.
Oh,
What
T.I.M. Gotcha.
You can tank this guy. I'm not gonna do that in Mimic Trader.
Oh, I can take it.
Actually, I'm Asian back. Nice.
What is Tim?
Tim's the giant Slayer droid through the window.
No, he's reading the quest notes.
Alright.
But how
Yes,
can
and-
I help you?
He's big and scary, but goes good with wine.
You'll always shut him off, I'm sure. We'll find a way to shut him off, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I'm sure I can shut him off.
Yep, and if you look out this window here, you can see Tim just sitting there, who is this big, ginormous Slayer droid with blood-red claws.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing this one. So hang on, let me craft my clearance.
Yeah,
Yep.
let Aaron craft her
It's
clearance
what?
card.
It's the damaged on top of.
Damage on top of your alpha key.
All right,
Yep.
so security clearance, ID card, beta clearance. Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
And it's going to be the same thing when we get the Gamma card.
All right.
Beta, to my knowledge, takes you up to the bioconstructs.
Yes, it takes you through the neutralizers to the golf ball. The golf balls separate the clearance areas.
Oh, hey, look at this, Matt.
Not
Actually,
my
Ed,
handiwork.
can I try to tank him with like Soldier Mimic? It would be cool to try.
Soldier Mimic. Do you really want to?
Yeah.
Did you guys go
Okay.
in through the golf ball?
Yes,
Yep.
we did.
They already did, and we are coming up right behind you.
Managed to do it in Enforcer. I will think Soldier at this
Gamma
level
clearance,
would
okay.
be better.
Yep. So the bodyguards drop the gamma, so we just need one more for Ran.
No, I got one. I think it's Matt that
I
needs it.
still need one.
All right.
Okay.
Gamma clearance crafted.
And then, gamma clearance brings you straight up to here.
Alrighty.
Where is
it,
everybody?
it takes you straight up to that last golf ball that we went through. Everything after that is hostile, including this room.
Hey, Krister, we could kill Rick Rack again.
And
We
this
could.
is good
you go, Matt.
because we are going to have to bounce back and forth to this area 2-3 times yet.
What? So was someone calling to me?
Did you find your card?
No.
Oh, where are you?
I still have beta clearance only. I'm trying to... Let's stick around. Okay, this...
Check
Yeah,
the
this looks to be
bodyguards at the end of the hall. Yep, you got
I'll
it.
grab one of those.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And...
So the guy we're killing
okay.
is not someone most people kill.
Yeah, he's Rick Rack. He's harder technically than the director usually, because he puts you in these confinement nets.
Like the one that's on me.
Yep. And then you're in the confinement net. You can't do things. The thing that Rick Rack has is he has a 100% chance of dropping assault class tank armor, which is a nice enforcer item. Not
there we
really
go.
good for anything else because you can click on it and it gives you a very nice damage shield, but only enforcers can click on it.
It
Yeah.
Metal
is
grate.
2,000 damage.
Metal
Yeah.
grate's part of the list of stuff to make the sauna, which I'm not doing
Are
again.
you guys? Did you guys go straight ahead? Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Here.
It was straight
And
ahead.
the
Yep.
the good thing by the tank armor, it actually goes with the dreadlock absorbed by item 2, so you can use both of them.
And by the way, Aaron, the reason I'm not making the sauna again is that the buff from the sauna conflicts with your baton series,
Oh.
and it adds another 5 million to our org rent.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm letting you tank, Krister.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I've also did the usual doctor thing of knocking down its inits.
All right.
AMS
Well,
is well
Kid is
TMS.
dead. Who wants the scopes?
Scopes?
I already have it. So
There are 2 scopes that drop off of Tim.
well,
one
I
which-
actually wanted one of them.
One
Can
is a
I
crit
show
scope,
the
one is a-
audience what the scopes
Sure.
look like?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got the 2 scopes here. We have HUD upgrade personals STM, and then the
Which
other
is-
one is
which-
enhanced target acquisition.
Yep, and they're generally for agents and engineers, are generally the professions that want them.
Can I have a look, please, Aaron?
Oh yep, sure.
There we go. Oh, yeah, those look fancy.
They used to look different, but they changed the appearance of them, I think,
Mhm.
a few
Yeah.
years back, to make them look a little more unique. Really,
I have them. Because
One's
why
a-
not?
one's a crit scope and the other is to help with trade skilling, so it's generally wanted by agents and engineers.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm gonna
you
let
know,
go now.
It used to be martial artists would use the TIM scope too at low levels until they added the starting item from Newbie Island, which you can technically still manufacture to give you that 1% crit without all the penalties. Anyway, so we've killed Tim.
So, okay. I'm missing.
Want the scopes? You just grab the scopes. I don't think anyone else needs
Yeah,
them or wants them.
he wanted the same one I would have taken. So, but I don't need it. It was purely I might use it someday, maybe.
So what's through that other door back there?
Both of the doors that we go past here will lead to staircases spiraling up to the director.
Okay.
And
So
we
we'll
will
go
get
back
to
in
that
there later.
eventually.
Oh look, respawns.
Yeah.
Kill. Death, murder, kill.
The thing is that the repop rate in this particular room is fairly high.
Well, the technicians actually drop nano kits now.
Oh, that's right. Kill some technicians for me. I'm out of nano kits.
Is it just nano or is it nano health things?
It's the nano health things.
It's stims and kits. It's the new stuff. They decided research technicians would carry them.
Well, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
In the new one, it's like in the subway, it's the stim fiends, and in the Temple of the Three Winds, I think it's the acolytes or wind callers. One of them.
Any of the named characters in the temple will have a chance to. We'll drop
Oh,
those.
I thought it was just the white coats.
Nope. I've seen them drop off of Yavela. Anyone that isn't an Exarch has a chance, but it's a better chance off the lower coats.
All right, so once we're through here, just take the emergency exit and, or actually, no.
No, we need to go back through the golf ball.
Yes, we do need to go back to the golf ball because we need to talk to the research assistant and turn in the Kill Tim quest. And look, you can see the junked remains of Tim in the window.
Aw, how cute.
He thought he was people.
Anyway, talk to her, and you will get experience and money.
Woo! Believe that is
Almost got a level.
Level 95 for me.
Halfway to 96 for me. Anyway, hit the emergency exit. And then we go back to our person, and we'll see who crashes this time around.
Start the drum roll, everyone.
Place your bets. Place your bets.
Everybody, place your bets. Who's gonna crash next?
I say Matt.
Screw it. I am not crashing next. I'm not crashing next. I'm running up the hillside to avoid crashing.
Well,
Turn my camera to the left, and I'm keeping looking to the left.
I've avoided
and I'm
it.
walking through.
well, you guys need to place a bet too. Come on.
Woo!
I'm betting on Aaron.
I've
All
not
right.
crashed yet.
And run.
I'm the bet taker here. I'm the house.
He's the house. He's not gonna take bets because otherwise one of the people he's betting on would hurt him.
Nobody is gonna crash this time.
And I think
Ed's
right.
pulling that nobody so far.
I
and
think
so
Ed's
far,
right.
Ed's winning.
I haven't crashed yet.
Okay, Dr. Hercules Lincoln. If that is your real name. I have samples you wanted.
Hercules.
Hand me the pulmonary tissue sample. One at a time, apparently. Boop.
Yep.
Level. I have the sample. Liver tissue, he said? Yep.
The cardiac, I have the sample.
I have the sample.
Oh God. Text upon text upon text.
The wall. While we're waiting for her to finish, I'll explain to you why these nano particles can be so dangerous. You see, inhaled nanoparticles can accumulate in the nasal cavities, lungs, and brains. This may, again, lead to inflammatory lesions in the repository system, central nervous system, central nervous systems disorders, and even brain damage. But if it's dangerous, why don't you test it on living creatures? You test it on living creatures.
Whoa.
And, like, 3 paragraphs. I'm just gonna read the last one. This means that we need to find the specific protein that we can use to bind the toxin agent found in the samples. We believe this information can be found within the facility, probably somewhere in the lab computers. Do you think you can find this information? I will do my best. What should I look for? I'm so into this. Okay, bye.
Your Trox is just not happy when he's not stabbing things.
He's
You're
so
more
disappointed.
bloodthirsty than the Enforcer.
I'm going to tell
Not
you
as
all
much as
why
the agent.
Star Wars Episode 1 is the most disappointing thing ever.
Tell us something we don't know?
I've already seen his view on Rogue One.
Oh, did they do Rogue One yet? I haven't seen it if
They
they
did a
did.
10-minute one on Rogue One.
A quickie?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. It's kind of harsh.
I think
thought
they
he-
did. That it's no probably it can't be any harsher than their review of Star Trek, the reboot movie,
I
which
don't know.
was literally a 5-minute thing where a woman got dragged into a back alley.
Oh.
Really?
I watched the
Yeah.
review. I watched the review of The Force Awakens. We're talking about Red Letter Media, if you've never heard of it.
Yeah.
The Plinkett reviews, specifically. Blah blah blah.
Hey, look, I win. What do I win?
I don't know. Nobody actually bet anything.
Congratulations.
I have a gold sphere on me. Who wants a gold sphere? It's 79 quality.
Want a pearl? I can give you a pearl. There'll be
You
at
bet
least
on
1,000
somebody,
credits.
but nobody actually wagered.
Okay, you can win my sharp object items.
Kizzers? Oh man, those things are worth money.
Hey, a marriage ring.
Good, you can win Inferno. I need to calm down. And now the long, long run back.
Yep, the wrong run where nothing tries to kill you because you have gamma.
Whoa! I just saw Matt face through a wall-ish type deal.
I
Actually,
didn't
he
face
started
through
to
a
face.
wall.
You started to head towards into a wall, and then you zipped right through the door, like without really moving.
Oop. Whee! Moving so fast your computer can't keep up with me. Watch me as I go, vroom.
Brr.
So, with the amount of IP I have sitting in my inventory right now, I just tried it on a theoretical without saving it, and I could raise my run speed to half its max value with just the leftover IP I have right now.
Following the trail of death. Wait, what is that?
Just killing everything.
Ah, it's Mirm. Hello, Mirm.
Da, 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 da. Just waving at the guys, not even trying
Hey,
to kill
how's it going,
anything.
guys? Just, I wish I had coffee. Oh, I
Order's
can't have
ready,
coffee
run.
anymore.
Can't have coffee anymore?
Well, I'm pretty sure I can have coffee. I just have to be careful not to drink it too much.
On a caffeine restriction or a coffee restriction?
Kind of on a caffeine restriction.
Why?
'Cause I get chest aches. I get pains in my chest. Whee!
Well, I should definitely start doing like caffeine pills, basically.
You should start doing caffeine pills or stop doing them?
Nah, start doing it.
Start doing caffeine pills?
Yeah.
Don't die, Krister.
As
Don't
if your
die.
sleep schedule isn't already weird enough, Krister.
Well, it's mainly is because I feel like I need to drink coffee so much.
Why am I under attack?
Because
That's
Krister's
a
killing everything.
that's a very slippery slope, Krister. That is a very slippery slope. and I speak from personal experience. Not that I took pills, but pushing caffeine until your body basically goes no is
Well-
a very slippery slope.
Well, technically, I don't drink coffee to stay awake. It doesn't help me anymore. But I get very stressed when I'm not drinking. Almost
There you go.
starting to shake.
Yeah, that's a sign that you're deeply addicted and might want to try to actually scale back.
Or
You
you
have
just drink
troubles,
enough.
Twister.
You just drink enough and you don't shake.
You know, that's the same. That's the same form of delusion that alcoholics say. Oh God, I'm starting to get the DTS. I need to drink some more.
Well, yeah, but alcohol is pretty scary to drink too
So
much.
is caffeine. Trust me.
Hey,
Well,
remember that guy who
Dude, caffeine
died?
can give you a heart attack.
Do you remember that
Well,
guy who
that's-
took like powdered caffeine and died?
That's very hard though. I can drink 20 cups of coffee and I'm completely okay.
Aaron, the person that did that was
from just clicked. Things are hostile.
Aaron, the person that did that was basically it took the amount of 20 to 30 Red Bulls.
Yep. It was like what, a teaspoon, and he was supposed to use like a milligram or a couple of milligrams or something.
Well, I did
I
the.
don't remember that. I don't remember the requirements, but it was a lot.
Yeah. It took
Well,
quite a
I
bit.
did the 20 Red Bull test, and
You still
apparently I was
lived?
gonna. Yeah, I lived through it.
Hey, it's Ellenwin. Hello.
The
All
10
right.
first Red Bull is easy, but the last 10 is getting difficult to shove in.
All right, so we need to go kill some stuff in this room, unless it's empty. Actually,
it
it's pretty,
should be
it's pretty
mostly
empty.
empty.
It's pretty empty in here. So
Ellenwin was
So now we need to hack
butt.
these terminals until we find a green sheet that says sensitive data. There's also going to be like red or brown sheets that are useless data.
You can hack the same terminal, Aaron.
Oh,
You just have to pick up the key from your inventory and then click it on the computer.
ah. There we go. I've got a pink sheet.
That's not the right sheet. Try again.
Need green.
Green.
I
labeled
got a green one.
sensitive
Sensitive data.
data. That's the one.
What do I do with the pink one?
You can delete it. You can...
Look at it.
Yeah, it's pretty pointless. It's like routine data.
Matt, you gotta do this too.
Yeah, I'm just helping clear here.
No,
what am I supposed to do where?
You don't need to help Krister clear things.
Oh, just...
Man is overtwinked.
Krister would argue that there's no such thing.
Well, there is
And
no.
I will argue that there is.
I've never seen a true twink in this game.
Routine data,
That's because
data.
Randy hasn't made his level 25 Subway Twink yet.
Trust me, that's really low on the priority list.
There we go. I got sensitive data. So what now?
Okay. So now we leave again. This is the last time.
Oh god.
I'm not leaving.
Not the ball. Not the ball, Aaron. Come back.
Oh. I mean,
We're
I'm
leaving.
going to sit right here and wait for you guys to come back.
Oh, you've already finished the full
so
quest?
exit.
Yeah,
Yep.
the emergency exit.
Go back to your contact. This will be the last time, because once you get the sensitive data, he gives you the mission to kill the director.
Okay.
And that is the finale, although we may hang around and do it a few times, because some of us want guns.
Oh god, crash!
Ah!
Oh! Where did you crash?
She was
Running
heading out, I
straight
think.
ahead, running straight ahead out of the thing.
You crashed
Control.
inside Foreman's?
She
No.
she broke just outside the door.
Oh,
Have you crashed 4 times, Aaron?
3 times. This is my 3rd time. You
Okay.
know, going for 4.
Yeah.
Can always happen. Dream big. Dream big.
crash! Ah!
Yeah, let's at least try it 10 times as
Founder
chicken.
of the video game.
Minimal.
Crash.
Peanut and M&M's, give me strength.
I have data from the lab for you. So if that hopefully out of the way soon, what do you want me to do now?
You know, Chris, you're still team lead.
So
Oh.
you want me to kill someone?
There you go, Ed. You like that.
Why am I team lead?
So I ask you. Yes, I will.
Man, Aaron crashed before I could even take bets. Damn it,
I was just
woman,
about to
you're
say
going
we should start
crash.
taking bets, and all of a sudden just crashed.
I'm just gonna make Randy team lead. Makes me happy.
They added a graphic inside the Wampas? Yes, that's been there since they did the new engine, as far as I'm aware.
Actually, that's been there since they redid the Wampas.
Yeah. Which was about the time they implemented the new engine and the new player experience. They redesigned the Wampas. To be honest,
I didn't like it.
thank you. I was getting to that.
I don't remember the old Wampas.
I
I
don't
remember
like
the old Wampas. They were lovely
I-
little boxes.
Yes.
Well,
They had this massive feel to them.
Mm-hmm. These just feel like Stargate teleports.
Yeah, these feel like
They look
little
like teleporters
canisters.
from Star Trek.
They look like suicide booths from Futurama.
Well,
Well,
considering that you
the,
might crash coming out of it, it's kind of true.
Considering
Well-
death is not really a thing on Rubika,
Suicide booth that regenerates you only to kill you again. There's an
Well,
idea.
actually, Sashiro, one of the viewers here on my end, yes, things still look as blocky as ever, but if you look closely enough, you will see that the textures have been updated, but it's mostly just the textures. This is trying to run on one of the more recent engines, but they've by no means perfected it. It's technically alpha
the
or
same-
beta build,
it's-
however you want to look at it.
It's the same engine used for Age of Conan and Secret World.
Uh,
Secret World
technically-
updated it.
Technically, it's as far as I'm aware, the grade of the engine is Age of Conan. It's supposed to be they want all 3 programs to run on the same engine. They're not there yet.
They're quite a ways away from that right now, mostly because they're busy with another
I have
game
returned.
that they're
Who
hammering
wants
out.
to add me to team?
Go LFT.
Rand is
Slash
team lead, so I don't have
LFT.
to worry about it.
I'm trying not to die here. Looking too closely at AO will
I
trigger me into a coma. I'm trying not to die here.
There you go.
It depends upon the textures you're looking at. Because, yeah, some of them could give you a bit of a system shock from their blinking lights.
Alright. Going in.
I've noticed that more on Rubika than I have in the Shadowland.
And that's because Rubika has been the one to get more of the retextures. There's been
Yeah.
a few things in the Shadowlands, but it's mostly been these textures that have been around since 2001 that they're slowly readdressing. I know Borealis in the new engine looks a lot better than the it does on the classic engine.
yeah, for sure.
Omni Trade looks fairly, or Omni Entertainment looks fairly impressive too.
I would also note that things look a lot less angular than they used to be. Character
Yeah, a
sprites
little
in
bit more
particular used to
rounded.
look a lot more boxy.
They've also added color to the one texture that's inside Steps of Madness. That was
That's-
just drove
that's-
my my eyes crazy. The white with black speckles on it. That was just terabad. I haven't heard that word in a while.
No, I've heard it frequently from you, so.
Yeah. Going down, 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 down.
Down,
You
into
forget,
the
honey.
Yeah, adventurer.
You forget, honey, I live with you, so I actually hear that word quite frequently.
What level are we? Most of us are in the 90s right now.
Yeah, I'm
We're
95.
we're between 95 and 100 essentially.
I'm not 95.
You're damn close.
93.
Seriously.
Do you have your research on?
No.
Huh.
You guys keep running off without me without telling
you get
me
my
that we're
baton?
advancing levels.
Batani ton? Ton? Baton?
Well, it doesn't matter to be 7 levels difference. It doesn't mean much.
Yeah, like it's if you're 2 levels below everyone else, it's not a big deal, Matt.
Yeah, as long as you don't get like.
Yeah, I'm actually turning my research on right now because I hit 95, which I wanted to put on some symbionts. So
Down through here, I believe. Yep. There we go.
I think this research line that gives me 15 points of biomet is going to be a lot more important to me right now, considering how much my considering my matmet's 874 and my biomet's 847.
90s
Did you
are
give
good for
yourself
seven.
an infusion?
Yeah, I am sitting on an infusion.
Okay.
Actually, Sashuru,
I think
we
your
were.
MP gave it to me, actually, Ed.
That's about what all she does nowadays.
Actually, Shishuru, you were mentioning cyborgs. I actually had a cyborg daily over there. I want to say a couple days ago.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is that usually around this level or pretty soon, you would wind up, in the old days anyway, with a kill team to kill cyborgs in Mort, because that was probably some of the best experience per kill ratio in the game. And that was usually like 100 to 150 in the old days. I don't see it as much anymore. I still do occasionally.
Yeah, I still see people out and about for that. I mean, it's still worth it because you can get the prototypes, you can get the cyborg board out there.
All right, the last golf ball.
I usually go killing in Perpetual Wastelands for the board.
Yeah, I usually do that myself.
I don't know.
I go out there and look for it. I want it quick.
Well,
Yeah,
if it's
I know. I
something
feel it drops better in PW, honestly.
well, if it's something I like to see people still doing is like active camping dungeon. Like when I camped at T.I.M, I like to see people actually camp the dungeon still.
Sesh says we should go fight cyborgs for all time's sake.
We might. I know after this we're going to be doing our key quest for Elysium.
But after that,
Depending on where we are prior to 100, we'll figure it out.
I'm gonna
But
take
I know once we hit a 100, we're going to be on the wreck for a night, picking up a few odds and ends, or at least trying to.
Yeah, you get to see the new wreck.
And then after that, we might run Crypto Home, because that caps out at 110. And, well, I mean, technically you can get in there above 110, but the last level to technically get in there without getting a beacon warper is
Bacon warp.
Well, I'm in the bacon org.
That's alright, you are in the bacon org.
Yeah.
He wants to see if one of us will get full autoed.
I'm gonna show you guys a picture and prove that Come Get Some is the real bacon org. I'm gonna go on Facebook and find it for you guys. Not now, but like after stream.
You might want to wait between director spawns. Because, yeah, we do have to... I want a CDR. I want two, actually.
Ooh, All of a sudden the
I
room
don't.
just
I,
loaded.
I don't know. It's only for me to use when I'm not hanging out with you guys.
This thing is just like neon white. This entire room.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a very sterile white.
It is. It's sterilizing my eyes right now.
The goggles, they do nothing.
So you climb up the big spiral staircase here.
It's so shiny and pretty. Reminds me of the Death Star.
Actually, it reminds me of like Star Trek more
Ah,
often than
oh
the Death
god,
Star.
this room's even wider.
Ugh.
Oh, the pain of it all.
Why do I have bleach in my eyes? I can see it when my eyes are closed.
Because if you remember, because I can't think of the Death Star like this, because the Death Star was a very uniform, like metallic gray.
Yeah, it's more gray and black.
Now,
This is like
the
neon
Rebel,
white.
the few times we saw the inside of Rebel ships, they were this kind of white.
Not so much.
Like the Counselor ship that was attacked in the beginning of Star Wars.
No, a little bit, but that was like a normal white. This is beyond.
Well, mind you, on my screen it's a normal white, so apparently the graphics engine turns it into uber white.
It's uber white with like blue gray shadows. Kind of pretty looking, actually.
It's
Once
so
your
white
eyes
that where
adjust to
Erin's
it.
standing from my point of view, she wasn't even standing on lines anymore. That's how white it is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Look at the picture.
I will look at the picture later, Krister.
Extra super nerds? No, we're just regular geeks.
So here's the thing.
Speak for yourself, Matt. I consider myself a geek king here, so.
Oh
So here's
god,
the thing, guys.
I'm looking
okay,
at the picture.
back on
It's
target.
bacon porn.
Anyway.
Stay on target.
Stay
Stay on target.
target.
We're killing
Okay.
the director here, not looking at pictures of bacon.
Yep.
So he's gonna spawn like 4 little idiots.
Kill the idiots.
Kill the idiots.
Let him concentrate on the direct. Well, you guys can kill the idiots. I'm going to concentrate on trying to keep everybody alive. How's that? That's my job.
Sounds like fun.
There they are, the idiots, executive defenders. They hurt like a bitch, so please kill them.
Well, you know, Krister's just manhandling the big boy.
Bodyguard is hosed. Executive defender.
So
And the
executive
director's
defenders
down.
actually do drop something I like.
That's the NCU I was using way back in the early streams.
Yes.
I actually just outgrew that.
Yeah.
Here.
Aaron, or
What?
actually Matt, come here. Look at the director's corpse for the record. Don't loot anything.
There, coming.
Okay. Sealed
Krister, stop
order.
trading me rings.
A great and customized IMI.
You're not my
Desert
sensei
Great
anymore. Go away, Krister.
1000.
Those rings are pretty
Yes.
cool.
Just
The-
for your stream of what's in the corpse. Now close the corpse. Let Aaron look.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got customized IMI Desert Reat 1000, great, and sealed order FPGA 202.
And I think you're going to want to loot the Desert Reat and the FPGA.
All right,
Actually,
so
I'm double checking the FPGA. Do you remember what that one does?
I do not.
Okay, because yeah, I always forget which one is which. FPGA.
FPGA just looks like an envelope.
It is, but it is a sealed order. That's the bow tie. Never mind. You don't need it.
All right, so pick up the Desert Reat 1000.
Yep. You get
Okay.
first dibs because Krister, Matt, or Krister. Well, the rest of us can loot off stream.
Okay.
You're the one that has the bedtime.
Bedtime.
I'm going to take the FPGA 202 and just put it in the org bank.
I was looking at the enhanced NCU
I think Weeful Boy has like a few of these. Anyway, these sealed orders make one of four things: the all-matched bow tie, which is a trade skilling neck item; the Omnitech bureaucrat suit, the clan bureaucrat suit, or the neutral bureaucrat suit.
Hey, there's a gamma ejector here.
Yep, bodyguards are the ones that drop the gammas. And I am going to sit in the corner and heal.
Yeah, my fixer's holding two because why not?
Yeah, Weeful has a couple in the bag. Just because. I really want to get a couple of blinded blackbirds for that bag, too. You ever figure out what that SMG is that you thought was better for Froob fixers than a blinded blackbird, Krister?
No, I tried to restore my my picture I deleted to get it back, but the GM said you can't restore if it's the timer been going too far.
Salbin suggests that I get Dog of War instead.
Dog of War is something we've discussed, and we may actually still grab.
The Dog of War is still worth getting. The Reet is easier to put on.
The Reet's easier to put on, it's easier to multi-wield, and the drop rate for the Reet's a lot better than the drop rate for the Dog of War.
Oh, she ain't getting rid of that Dark Pistol for a while.
No, she's not.
Ooh, what is this? Battered battle suit?
That is a battle suit. You could put that on Societ if you wanted.
Have a look at it at the very least, yeah.
Am I supposed to be all in med?
All in what?
I'm all in, like, med suits.
Oh. Yeah. That was for me putting stuff on you. I think I just forgot to switch you back to the other armor.
Okay. Because I was wearing Mies before.
Yeah, it's probably still in a bag somewhere.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that before, I think. But I figured you had me in a different type of armor, but it's okay.
No, it was, I was, putting symbionts into you, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
I've tried to social it, and I don't see anything.
Really? Have they taken that texture off? Huh.
I think it's possible.
Battle suits used to have it
Unless... Let me check something here. Maybe there might be
Show
something in actions.
Show social.
Help,
Show only social?
setting.
No.
I'm gonna look hodgepodge if I do that.
The battle suit doesn't show if you have armor on.
Oh, okay.
You need to take everything off and wear
that's
it.
not happening. So never mind.
So basically, you can't use it for sure. But you can.
That's really stupid.
Hmm.
Is it counting for? And that's regular armor. It won't work if you just take everything else off of social.
Yeah, it won't work. You need to wear it.
That's really stupid.
It's the same with the dreadlock, because the dreadlock bosses also drop like a battle suit thing, and you can't use that except for wearing it.
That's really dumb.
Yeah, Sesh was also saying that it won't work socially. You have to actually wear it over battle armor.
Like I said, that's exceedingly stupid because they fixed that with grid armor.
Now we have Smurfs. That's what you get.
What's the point of having a social tab?
Aww.
If they don't let you social the cool stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even social this? That's lame.
I would just like to social the Omni cloaks that I've been picking up.
Well, you'd have to go sided.
That one I understand a little better because that's factional.
What if I want to play Spy though? Spy.
Then you roll an agent.
And I'm the agent.
No, it doesn't matter. Because there's these little items that you can get out of rollable missions that let you change your faction for a time. They're the roll rate's really
feel like
effing
the director's
low,
up.
Yeah,
Yep.
he is.
Time to die. Oh, apparently Sesh must be a really old player. He says the social tabs are new.
The social tabs have been around since I think 2008.
No.
2008, 2009, somewhere in there. It was after Lost Eden, but before Zan.
They've been around since I've started playing, and that would have been
There you
before
go, Rand.
2009, so it
There's
had to
gun.
have been at least 2008. Maybe since 2007.
Custom, I Desert Reed, and BLGC 7791.
I do believe that's a correct suit book.
I believe it is.
Ooh.
That is Clan Kratsuit, but it doesn't matter because there's basically you fill it out with like an omni form and you get a neutral suit.
Oh.
But we can do that later. It's quality level 81, not bad.
Yeah.
Alright, should I pick that up then?
I grabbed it.
Okay.
It's a trade skill thing, Aaron.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's a trade skill aspect to it.
Yeah. We'll let Johnny deal with that.
What about the NCU? Should I bother picking up one of that?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. We like that NCU. I probably have stuff in that quality, but
Oh, nice. That's a 213.
I have at least 3 213s, but
Still, it's 24 NCU and -1 nano cost.
yeah, I know.
That's great.
I had to pull out of that stuff though because I could only slot 4 pieces of it, and I needed more NCU than that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Found one again.
Found what?
Pearl of Rubica.
I found one of those too.
Those are the best shop food, Aaron.
Yep.
They're
Those-
not the best shop food. They're the best arcade jewel shop food.
They are the best casual drop stuff that you can get because they'll also sell for a couple thousand in any shop.
Shuttle and pearls are better. But no, the tabs, the social tabs went in after Lost Eden, before Zan. I remember when they went in because I was playing, and yeah, it was an absolute godsend.
I know you had us playing before 2009, so it had to have come in 2008 at least.
Okay.
2008, 2007, somewhere in there.
Mhm.
Well, I'm trying to find it.
I know when it came in, I was absolutely, at that point, grinding my teeth, sick of the Gamboling's Masterwear look. That was pretty much martial artist standard back armor back then. Because it looked like a pink dress. It looked like a pink Chinese dress.
Oh, Sesh wants me to type in who is and a name in case they delete him or not. So let's do that really quick. Slash who is today's Mizco. Mizco, did I spell it right? Yeah, it looks right.
Where are you typing this?
Oh,
You should be putting that in org chat. Because that
Oh.
way the bot will pick it up. not slash
how do I even change that? This thing is so infernally hard to figure out.
You
I-
click
Okay,
on,
talk to channel.
yeah,
Uh,
and not slash it, who is, exclamation point, who is.
oh, exclamation point, not slash, because he said slash.
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. That will activate it on the org bot.
Subscribe channels?
No,
No.
it's
Talk
talk
channel?
to channel,
Yeah.
and you should independent Rubicons.
Yep. New independent Rubicons. Boop-a-doo. What
Yeah, he probably meant something
Uh,
like he probably meant like
Oh, there.
slash tell the bot basically, and if you
We're
tell
just
the
gonna-
bot,
Exclamation mark. Who is space mid? Still there.
Yep.
Female
22020.
Salsa Soldier Omni, not in a guild, offline.
More info.
Level 220?
Level
Cool.
220.
220. Someone was not finishing up their deals.
Somebody. Well, this looks like it was pre-Lost Eden. So.
Well, no, he's 220 AI level 20.
Yep.
Come on, man. 220-30. That's the end goal.
actually,
Yeah, I know, but those last 10 AI levels are a bitch. Sometimes.
And my chat just lit up with a squeal that they're still
well,
live.
well, let me just say one thing. Before Lost Eden and Exan came out,
I know, it was really hard to grind the levels.
20 alien level was actually pretty good at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give him that if he took a break before Lost
I don't
Eden.
know. I don't know if he had an org or not, or if the org got dissolved. But seriously,
Holy
Yeah,
crap,
so-
Rad,
if you-
they still exist.
what?
Look at the MP. They still exist.
Meh.
What still exists?
His org, third faction.
Oh,
yeah,
I've seen them around.
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
we know some of the third faction people are still around. I see them sitting in Borealis.
No, he's actually doing something. That's what makes it amazing to me.
I've seen them around. There's just not that many of them anymore. They used to be like about.
Oh, now he's
Really?
asking for a few more names now. So let's see here. Who is?
They used to be the majority of the neutral population back in around 2007.
Kalala is still around.
Generally, if one name on your account's still around.
It's usually a pretty safe bet, yeah. Are we taking him, or are we letting
No,
them
we're
have
No,
him?
we're letting them. It looks like they
Okay.
need him for the quest.
If they need him for the
Okay.
quest, that's fine. We'll just wait
Yeah.
till the loot becomes public. If they don't need the CDR.
220 Alpha Effects Dr. Omni. And he asked for one more.
I'm just fighting their director, the executive directors, because why not? The defenders. Because why not?
Who is... Sashiru.
I think I've seen Sesshiru, man.
No.
Not
This is
Sashiru.
Seshiro.
yeah. This is somebody who hasn't played since like 2006. So.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
apparently.
we have more 213 and 204.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the 213 is the main one you want.
That's
Because-
the top tier one.
Yeah.
Do I want to be collecting these, by the way?
Not really. I keep bagfuls of them on Weeflegal, for use on tunes that need the nano reduction at low levels.
Like, if you
But-
get the lowest quality, it's also kind of nice.
But
So I
then,
think the comp lit's like 150 or something.
Because I still
148.
technically have one on me, but it's a much lower level.
but pretty much you can jump straight from these into dark memories, dark dreams.
Yeah.
Okay, he wants to see what happens when I click more info. Oh, it's kind of like clicking on the
Or,
actual character.
eventually we're gonna farm up some of these for everybody.
Character ID, name.
He was a stingy stooge anyway. There was no CDR on him.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, I know, but those drop in Sector 7 and require 500 comp lit.
I know. I said eventually we're going to farm them.
Making sure he can see everything. It's pretty much just a nice little independent window.
Mind you, I could actually throw those on now if I had them, but I don't.
Well, you can borrow some from me if you want.
Uh,
I have a pair I don't use.
the XP one in particular, yeah.
I have both, whichever you need.
Are they unique?
No,
No, they're not unique. You
but
can
they're
use two
only
of them.
slot 3 and 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can only use 2 of them. If it wasn't unique, if it wasn't just like deck 4 and 3, I would use all 6.
Well, yeah, that'd be 30 extra damage.
Yeah,
Such a low level.
Yeah, it's
Or-
the
or like a lot of XP, like a
Yeah.
bunch.
Oh yeah, that'd be a lot of bonus XP.
Actually, I think I was choosing the XP ones.
yeah, that's the I would be using the XP ones right now because damage is not really what I do. And I think that only applies to direct damage and not to like damage over time. If it did, that would be sick. And broken.
Matt, if you want to advertise your live stream in vicinity, that might be a good idea.
Well,
Yeah,
I
they
think
might
I
be
have
all
them in the bank.
Re-advertising ourselves.
What's that?
Yeah, I think I have them in the bank.
FPGA 202.
Yeah, that's the bow tie.
Okay.
I should probably grab it. Just, I don't know. I don't know if anybody I have that really needs the bow tie anymore.
I must have a bag of greats sitting at Dread End.
You know what? No, I'm probably gonna make that on that to make sure I actually get one for Johnny.
And now Sheshi is wondering about my weapons. Actually, not Queen's Blade. What I'm looking at to get into is called the Panther? Yeah.
Panther.
Yep.
It's a drop from the crypt.
I have 100 and 105 on me, on loan from Ed.
Well, the 105 is yours to keep.
Okay.
The 100 I want back eventually.
That's the expensive one.
And actually, I'll pop out the stat window for that one, just so you can have a little peek at it. And yeah, this is going to be my first one since getting the Stidge. Oh. See through. And where do we go from Panther?
Excalibur.
Excalibur?
That's right, Excalibur.
Nice.
I mean, Excalibur's not that great in the Shadowlands because of the low minimum damage.
Yeah, true. I mean, the UFO weapon is not bad.
The freaking butter knife. It still looks like a butter knife even at quality level 300.
No.
But it's got a good minimum damage.
The UFO wolf looks better than the weapon from the subway. It doesn't look exactly the same.
I'm sure those are shorthands, Shesh, but I prefer to manually make sure that I'm typing to the right place. Oh, and they're giving us stats for Excalibur here.
So you're talking the 260 Excalibur, right, Krister?
Roughly.
Yeah.
Or do you think we should go...
Oh, shit.
like a 160 longsword of the Illuminated?
That one,
Oh wait, never mind. That's like...
Yeah, the
Panther.
eliminated.
Never
The
mind.
eliminated.
That's a Panther. Yeah, that's something I'd almost be ready to get into right now.
It's a panther, but worse.
Yeah, there's no brawl.
That and the damage type.
By the way, all I need is a two-handed boost, and I should be
melee
able to
versus
get
the rad damage
Panthers.
on the panther. Also, we could look into a decent Kirach blade, which I love the look of the Kirach blades personally.
Oh, they look great.
Sesh, for keepers, yeah, we're mostly two-handed edged, but we also do energy weapons. Melee energy, actually, I should say.
Well-
Melee energy is pretty new for them, though. They didn't have a lot of support for that before.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of support for it, and there's not much call for it until, like, very late levels for a few weapons here and there, and it's not going to be a whole heck of a lot.
You can start doing it decently. I think about 151. When you can
Yeah,
get the,
melee
some
energy,
kind
yeah.
of
Later
special
levels.
edition.
But look at this. Melee energy is more getting better and better later in the game you get. And at the late game, two-handed edge is pretty bad, honestly.
No gun,
No gun.
but another Krat suit envelope.
Yep. Come on, director, stop being a stooge.
He dropped them on the first two.
Yeah, I know. But one more time.
Is there anything I should be looking forward to getting off of him, or?
No.
Not
I mean-
really. The director is more. We're here for the CDR off the director and the little envelopes that we trade skill into stuff.
Yeah. And I'm mostly collecting those just so I have a log of them. A bag full of them.
Hey, look, an engagement ring.
I'm literally taking all of the metal grates off him because I have a bag on my bank tune that is nothing but the metal rods from the subway.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have 3 bags of metal grates on Weeful, I think, actually in his GMI
Krister?
now.
No. No. I know what you're thinking. No.
That ring again?
A nice ring to
Sesh,
show your intent.
Sesh, melee energy is just a prerequisite. It's not like precisely is it one-handed or two-handed. It kind of is an extra prerequisite that goes into one of those as well.
Most of the melee energy endgame is one-handed weapons, but
Most,
they
but not all.
require melee energy and not one-handed edged.
Yeah.
Which means at come endgame you'll probably need to raise multi-wield.
Bugman
You keep waving that phallus in his
warrior woman.
face.
That's
So-
hilarious.
So that you can dual wield a couple of melee energy weapons, particularly the blades, the freaking
Yeah.
lightsabers.
The good thing by using two weapons is you are able to use your procs much easier. So more basically the UFOB armor and the recharge lines have
Ooh.
procs, and
Garbage, though.
every time you hit something, there is a chance for the proc to land. But if you have 2 weapons, you hit faster, so you get a bigger chance for procs to land.
Yeah.
Sesh also says I saw Doc Hines cast UBT, essential PvP nano. Second nano for anything really.
I am not casting UBT, I'm casting Rapid Palsy, which is 1 level down from UBT. I
close.
have the UBT Nano, I can't quite cast it yet. Give me another 5 levels.
Close. Not quite there yet. Close. Hmm.
So how's that blitzing going?
Well, I haven't done any in the last few days, what with getting my car back running and...
Also
Driving
getting
you
Watch
around.
Dogs too.
Yeah, that was mostly last night and the 2 hours I was awake today.
My father feels you there.
Well, I was doing laundry until 6 in the morning. Oh, most
And Ran,
Mm-hmm.
when Bear is getting ready, he will need nanos to be blitzed.
I know. I just needed to take a little break. I
Brad?
needed to take a weekend to myself.
Look at the bright side, Aran.
Mm-hmm.
There's less pet nanos to run.
Yeah, that's true. And to be honest,
Meta's
I think I have a few
Got
of them.
that lovely, those lovely scaling nanos now.
Yeah.
that the bureaucrat and the engineer could really use.
That's
Yeah.
a mixed. That is a mixed blessing, Ed. Because when I build my blitzing list, I build it off of Anno because I like how their tables are formed better. And then I have to log into AO items and redo the list based on what was taken out and what was put in. So it becomes a two-stage process. I had to do that a lot with Matt because of they're changing his heal auras.
Yeah.
I think I have everything the way it should be, and I'll be actually generating that list to blitz Matt stuff later this week.
Yeah,
Okay.
Matt, that is the main reason you should keep your biomet capped. Because that will modify your...
Somebody's getting the warp.
Yeah,
God damn it, another metaphysicist in here.
Nice.
And a 100 adventurer who's probably...
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a trader actually.
Yeah, she needs Foreman for the kill quest.
Yep.
Well, then she can have it.
Yep.
We just want a CDR.
Yep.
We could just invite her to the team.
I think Last Fantasy probably needs it too.
We'll sit back and we'll just kill the ads. Just please don't loot the CDR. You're not listening, Krister.
Yeah,
There's-
but
there's 2 in their team and 5 in our. Or
yeah, but we could leave with 1. I could leave for 1 second. And they're just 2 people. It's no big deal.
No, when shaders or keepers having this nano that was black-blue was really expensive and gave massive buffs to themselves.
keepers. Are you talking about the strength stamina buff line?
Shaders or keepers having a nano that was black-blue that gave them big buffs.
Because you keepers have a line that buffs their strength, their
Who's
stamina,
got the
and their
crown?
agility.
Randy's got
I
the
do.
crown.
You gotta invite these guys.
All right.
So we're going to invite them to the team temporarily and help them out.
Yep. It's just to be helpful. I don't see the reason why not to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know the reason why not to.
Why?
Because it's a stupid reason, so I won't say it.
Hey, Uncle Bassett, new custom 22
You
millimeter.
tell me your stupid reason, Ed.
Darkaholics
Should I tell
ring.
you my stupid reason? Because I'm a dick.
Well, I knew that, but
What? Did you think I was going to say because they're Omni? I'm not going to say because they're Omni.
I would have
a
had
real
I would have had to
dick
say it different. I would have had to say it differently, Ed, and I would have broken into song doing it.
You don't want me to
Oh.
sing. The only place I sing decently is well, that would be the shower, and that's only because no one else can hear me.
I would have had to break into Dennis Leary.
Oh wait, no, I sing pretty decently in the car too, but
Yeah, those are the 2 places I sing best too.
I know it always sounds better when no one else is in the car, because then they can't hit you. Aaron, you don't really need to loot the Darkaholic rings.
Oh.
Actually, they're not bad selling.
Really?
Yes.
They're I don't know how good the creep is.
Matt,
But
is
I
it
know-
Matt 2185?
Where?
Alright,
Oh, for
post
me?
it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
there's
I went to
61
tab target and I
cultists.
targeted you, Krister.
Yeah, well, this
I keep
Yeah,
talking
he's
to
a
him
filthy,
too.
dirty Omni. He's a filthy, dirty Omni and not in team. That means he's targetable. PvP, PvP, PvP.
Oh, he'd
Yeah,
win.
All
Fight
team
me.
kill. All team kill.
well, we have filthy clanner in this.
Oh,
Yes,
Hi.
I am the filthy, filthy clanner. Get off my planet. No. I am Last Fantasy. I'm the filthy clamor. The person playing Croseo.
No, you gotta.
I think about half my list is clan now.
Most of us here are neutral, so we refer to both Clan and Omni as filthy dirty, but not really with any real hate behind it.
No, we don't hate each other, except for
I got some people on the Hellcom bot that I'm not happy with.
yeah, I got some.
Yeah, take a number on that one.
I got some people in
They
the
fucked
clans.
over my clan alliance's S42 run this weekend. Like entirely fucked it over.
Well,
Really?
clans have done it too. In the history, been doing like both ways.
People are-
Both ways.
Last Fantasy, I think, is listening to us now on the
So
live stream.
I don't know who
Yes.
started
Yeah,
doing it
I know,
first.
but I'm not one for the for vendetta.
Nah,
I dislike vendetta because it's a downward spiral of hate and anger that results in nothing. This is
Yeah,
why
but
I play a doctor, folks.
The kitty cat seems to be following
No,
me.
you're a martial artist. You're
Same
just
difference
moonlighting
as
as a
far as
doctor.
philosophy.
Pretty kitty. Nice
well,
kitty.
I'm a dog.
Purr.
No, Krister, you're a dirty agent.
Yeah, yeah,
My
you're
main
double
is-
damned there. You're double damned, dude.
You kind of are.
My main is a dog.
His main is a doctor. Why don't you marry him, Ed? He has money.
No. Like I said, he brings out McKinnison. Kersey would marry him. You know, gotta marry the big enforcer.
Yeah, that will actually fit more. I'm not even kidding.
Someday, then, yeah, we've tried, we've failed.
I've got a kitty. Can I keep it?
I actually did at one point using Weefle Boy and the others. I was actually going to make a faction that was going to do tower battles, but was only going to do them in like Newland Desert,
Shot kitty.
holes in the wall, and other neutral zones. And it was, it was basically supposed to be a terrorist group that was supposed to try to be keeping neutral lands neutral. I couldn't get up enough warm bodies to make it work, though.
My action bars disappeared.
And
you
the
press
director's taken a long time getting back from Reclaim this time.
How?
Yeah, I know.
What was that? Or how do I get
Did
my
you
action
press
bars?
Y?
Why? Oh, there we go. Oh god, they're
Yeah.
back. Thank God.
Yeah, this guy can skip his spawn, can't he?
Yeah. It's a % chance every,
Yeah.
20 minutes.
But then he has a like after a certain time he will spawn no matter what.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's just having some leak fingers.
Yeah.
Drinking down a
The
leak.
Bring some back, please.
Yeah, please.
I think it was
I-
the
I'd
think
take
it
some
was-
leak treats. What? What was that, Krister?
I think it was the Fred, the guy dropping the Fred sleeves. He had spawn time 25 minutes, and he will spawn in 24 hours, no matter what.
I'm pretty sure those things are on 100% spawn rate recently.
Yep, there he is.
There he goes.
Well, it didn't used to
Come
be.
here. God, there's more people here now.
Everybody's
Why
here.
is everybody on our boss?
God,
Because
this feels like the
reasons.
old days.
It's a party.
Boom! Headshot.
hey.
Shot.
I'll take the old days. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
There it is, Rand.
Sagicrat.
My
Ooh,
last
that's the
desert
black bureaucrat minion. Ooh, shiny. 163 bureaucrat minion. Eventually,
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
be mine.
Are we done here, or are we?
Yeah, we are done. We're done. I've got my 2
We're
desert
done in
reef,
here.
and that'll hold me for a while. I may get a dog of war. I may not. I may not care enough to.
So I don't need to worry about a second CDR?
No, because you're going to be using the
The dark pistol.
pistol. Correct.
Alright, the dark pistol, not like the dark
The
pistol.
dark pistol of the revoked. You have the CDR for your other hand, so you can raise your stats to put that in.
God,
And then
it's up
later
right out
on,
here.
we'll play. We'll get you a dog of war. But yeah, that.
Lass is already sitting in a dog of war? Oh, nice.
Yep.
Those things never drop for me.
Yeah, I've got. Well, I think I've got 1 or 2 on deleteful. The
What
problem is the
auto
drop
targeting?
rates.
Oh, never mind.
Trade skill.
Yeah, it's
skill.
Or
just
vendor
trade
loot.
What
at
item
this-
did you post run?
They posted the dog of war. That's.
Ah, okay.
Need more
And-
metal grates.
Like I said, it's something that we're looking into. We went for the CDR because the drop rate's better. And once I hit 150, we'll be farming dreads to get me the doctor's guns. But
Yeah.
Oh, superstar helmet.
as for Erin, it's not really that important for her at the moment because she does have her bots and her charms and everything else. But yeah, for an adventurer, Dog of War is like God Gun at title level 4.
Yeah, when we get the 150, I think we're just gonna camp all the dreadlock items you guys need.
Okay.
Cool.
Pretty
Um,
much.
So at the moment, we can go ahead and GTFO.
There should be an easy exit somewhere.
There's an emergency exit by the golf ball.
Okay, yeah. So we'll just have to run through the room full of nasty things that want us dead. But that's okay. We can do that.
Well, that's okay. The other team probably cleared it for us.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually,
Other teams are already clearing a lot of this, yeah.
Wow, there's a lot of people down here. Holy cow.
yeah,
Yeah,
Last Fantasy. My adventurer does have one of those and has a Jep waiting in the wings. Cannot put on the Jep at level 100. I've tried.
Aaron suddenly teleported to me. That was weird.
But I have one sitting in a bag. I have one of those. I also have a reflex gun sitting in her bag too, waiting for her when she gets of level to put that on.
Did they ever turn fall damage back on? No.
And I think I have one of the crude upgrade kits to turn it into a Twitch gun.
Yeah, that would be cool. Turning the fall damage on, and people just jump from the inferno jump off.
Well,
And just, like,
I honest to God miss fall damage because one of the fun things we would do in the early days is we would go in our yalms and would go up as high as we could and would de-yalm and see if we could survive the fall.
Yeah.
Also, Sesh asks, so doctors are pistols or SMG?
Doctors are pistols. They don't need to be. I mean, you can have a martial arts doctor, especially early, but with
Pistol,
left hand
like,
of great, right hand of hope, they pretty much go pistols usually after about 150 at the very least.
Also, he's wondering what's the best weapon. He remembers that the cannon of Adonis, but it was a good one, but it was stupid rare.
Yeah, most of that has been replaced by the dreadlock drops these days. And like I said, for doctors, the left hand of grace, right hand of hope. I think I'm getting that right. It could be opposite hands.
Yeah.
Either way, those tend to be the ultimate doctor guns these days, because they actually give you good buffing, and they're decent damage, and they drop off the dreadlock camps. So it's relatively easy to get them.
well,
I'm not saying it's easy, but it's, all things considered, easier than most things.
Well, the best guns would be the X-Hand pistols, because later in the game you don't need that extra healing and that extra nano. It's going into pointless stats basically.
Yeah,
So,
so the
so-
upgraded beast weapons.
Yeah, for getting more health is gonna be just better. Simply just better.
Okay, so y'all should have a item in your inventory that you need to turn into your quest giver. Mine looks like a blue version of the access card. I think yours
yep.
is something
Yep.
similar. So you
I
need
see
to
it.
turn that in.
Director's identification card, yep.
Yep. You need to turn that into your quest handler. So roll the dice, see if you crash again.
Oh! Oh, god damn it!
Aaron crashed again?
That's
I
4.
see her still running.
God damn it! No! No! No!
So
And they
Task-
also
Task
were being
manager.
that they could fly into space.
Boop.
I don't remember
End
that
process.
so much because
Oh,
I remember
left-handed
height-
grace, the one I don't have yet.
Mm.
Yeah.
FKS, a dreadlock besides the style of my hair. But yeah, they never turn back on fall damage. And to be honest, unless they really start fixing this game up a lot, I doubt it ever will come back. Whenever that happens, whenever that pipe dream actually does happen.
Hey, I'm getting really good at logging back in after crashing.
And there we go. For me, I got the collar of amplification. Erin has to turn hers in. Not that the
That
collar of
director's
amplification's
been-
anything to write home about.
The lab director has been sent to reclaim about several times now.
Wampas.
Yeah, definitely
Give me two
the
wampas.
Peever's the best choice, but it's more difficult. It's gonna take time to get them on.
Yeah, that's about the same requirements as the Twitch pistol.
Yeah, you're not gonna do that on the dock before 218 plus, basically.
Don't mention it.
So-
I mean that. Don't mention it to anyone. Goodbye.
So the Jello guns is gonna last for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, the Dreadlock guns also have a VIP dot, not a victory point dot.
Yep.
But I think also the Zan guns are able to cast it too.
So, more
No,
crashes
you,
now, Aaron?
you can't
Collar
cast
of
it.
amplification.
Yeah.
So that's a total of 6 crashes tonight. 4 of them Aaron, 2 of them me.
Yeah.
It has?
So-
yeah.
So the Collar of Amp really just we'll use it for treatment purposes.
I don't think so, because I think the maybe up until 125, but I think the prototype token board that you get from the Bronto Burger quests will strip this
Actually,
out.
I got another guy in here. Crypto King 009. Forget about fall damage. Fix reposit.
Repost. Oh.
Has riposte been fixed yet?
Yeah.
I know Parry's gone. They've replaced it with Deflect, and
Mhm.
Deflect works. Repost, I'm not sure if it's working or not.
I thought that they had fixed it along with the new player experience when they added the new player experience, but...
No, that
Yeah.
was them talking about Parry, and they replacing it with Deflect. But
Okay.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know if they've fixed Repost yet.
Wait for Wampus to load. There they go.
We can always hope they'll take they'll take Riposte and either make it work like it's supposed to. Isn't that supposed to be like blocking melee weapons with melee weapons?
It's either that or you're supposed to be able to counter on a block or something like that. I don't know how it's
Well,
supposed to work. I'm not
deflect block yeah, deflect block damage. But
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if it's ranged or melee.
yeah, I know, but I think Repost you're supposed to be able to counter.
I don't see
Yeah.
Matt anywhere.
Where are you? Were you turning in the mission?
We're sitting outside of Foreman's.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, I'm not sitting, but
He's
okay.
laying. Krister is lounging outside of
I just got the ICC. Now you're saying we're going back to Foreman's?
I'm not sure why you went to ICC.
Yeah.
I thought we were done.
Everyone's everyone's gathered outside Foreman's.
Well, we were doing closing, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought the natural place to go would have been ICC, but okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, if you want to stay in ICC, it's okay, Matt. We'll just do
I'm
the closing from
teleporting.
here. Teleporting?
I'm working on it.
He's coming for the closing.
Yeah, it was the valley.
As Ed dances in the background.
But I'm not doing anything else.
To HO.
As my paid panther clips into my body every time I see
Oh
it.
yeah, if you want me to go back there, Sesh, I will actually show you what ICC looks like, because it's a totally different beast than what you remember.
Yeah, they've completely redesigned ICC. That's actually a very recent change.
Mm-hmm. That's in the last 1 year or two.
I don't know if
Oh,
you remember
last year,
Newbie.
Matt.
I don't know if you remember Newbie Island, but that's gone. They've replaced it with the new player experience, and a lot of us regret that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's some things it does better, but there's a lot of things it's still really garbage on.
It's fun the first time you do it, and then it's absolute teeth-grinding boredom every time thereafter.
At least Noob Island was colorful. Colorful and dynamic, and had a lot of interesting little bits for the setting.
It also, if you wanted to get off the island fast, you could. Here, you have to gain some levels so that you can grab something to do something else. It's almost easier just to do the damn quest line.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of our stream for tonight. This has been Aaron Romeomoon Burke, here with Randy Ranson McCulloch.
Hello, I got my guns.
Krister.
Hey.
He's just gonna lay there.
Mad Matt Winchell.
Hi.
And Ed Drenivian Dunkel.
Hello. Well, yeah. Hello. Goodbye. And I think someone's stealing all the Notum. Someone better get on that.
So, we will not be on tomorrow night. Tomorrow we will be on an Unearthly podcast, also on Twitch, which is our podcast about Doctor Who. We will be talking about the episode New Earth, one of our Face of Bowl series, I guess. So, series of podcasts on the Face of Bowl. So you can catch that at Twitch on from around 10 p.m. until midnight or so, going for about 2 hours. We talk about news, Doctor Who news, and general sci-fi news if we have a chance to. And then we'll probably be back on Thursday for the live stream for Anarchy Online,
where we will probably be on our way to the gardens, back to Elysium to do our garden key quests, because it's about time. And probably make a little visit to Urgo and demand our rings. Give me a ring, bitch!
Alright, well, thanks everyone for joining us. Don't forget to follow on Twitch, and you can also find Matt and I on YouTube. Matt at Mad Matt Inc., I believe.
You can find me at youtube.com/madmadinc1.
Mm-hmm. And I am at youtube.com/Romeomoon. I believe Matt even has a Patreon, so if you want to pay Matt for his pain and suffering, go ahead.
Patreon.com/madmadinc.
Go on, whore yourself, Matt. Alright, everybody.
Advertise yourself like shameless whores.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Have a good night.
At least I don't wear tight pink pants. That's all up to Tom.